Hello, and welcome to the Chapel of Lit. My name's Norman, and I'll be your DM today. We're playing Everyone as John.
There's the camera. Hi. I'm used to looking right there.
So we're playing with some slightly different setup today. We're gonna try with a DM with a fancy mic, and then the rest of these guys mic'd on just a pretty simple mic. But we're also playing with camera angles, so hopefully this looks a little better.
No.
No, you're looking at our glass mugs. Today we have Norman, Ashton, Josh, and Little Leonard, double L.
Today we have John, and John.
Yeah. Hey. Well, I'm not John. I'm the GM. So, if you guys don't know Everyone is John, it's a really simple game. It's my favorite party, simple role-playing game. Basically, you guys as PCs are all different personalities for John. And that's really important to think about it because you're going to want him to do certain things. So you're going to have a list of 3 goals. And each of them that you complete is going to give you points.
But there's Echo.
Oh, there's Echo.
No.
No, that's okay. I'll talk a little quieter. Is there Echo now? Anyways, we'll get real intimate. So, you guys are going to be John's personalities, and you guys are.
Hi, Noel Daddy, by the way.
Hello.
Hi.
I looked at the wrong camera.
Are you guys paying attention to what Norman's saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Josh, you want to go fix this? Actually.
Go fix the Echo?
Yeah. Why not?
How are we going to do that, though?
Oh, fuck. Good question.
I don't know if that's possible.
Alright, so you guys are going to be playing John's personalities. Josh has played this before, and you guys are going to have 3 goals that you want to complete. The first one should be pretty easy, the second one should be a little bit harder, and the third one should be pretty hard. And so the catch here is that John is really bad at doing things. He's not good at doing anything. Make sure it's not
Oh, this is hella echoey.
Make sure it's not monitoring.
Yeah. No monitors. No, It's just picking you up better on the gun mic than it is the ATR.
Wow. That's weird. They can just get rid of the ATR. No, thanks, Noel Daddy. It's been a consistent problem.
Here, let's try not the ATR.
Okay, we'll just do the gun mic. Sad.
Yes, it's a little savage, but
YOLO Savage Wrecked.
What?
Let us know if this is better.
So, it feels way more comfortable.
Yeah,
without having
just
a gun
kind
mic
of
in
not
front of your
having a
face.
fucking mic in front of your face.
Yeah. So, anyways. So yeah, the catch is that John is bad at things, everyday things that you might be good at. If you want to make a sandwich, John might be really bad at that. If you want to, go out and drive a car, I know you two can't drive yet, but if you want to drive a car, John's going to be really bad at that, and he's going to require a skill check to do it. Climb a tree, skill check. Not walk out the door, he's not going to need a skill check to use the bathroom or eat something. I'm not going to say, oh, you need to roll a skill check to make sure you don't choke. But as GM, it's kind of my job to moderate that. So your goals should be broken down like such. This is how I like to tell people how to do it. The first goal should be 1 roll, and the second goal should be 2 or 3, and the third roll should be 3 to however many rolls you think it might be worth. Now keep that in mind when you guys are making it. You also get skills as John's personality.
So you say successes are 5s and 6s?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you have a 33% chance of succeeding any roll. Any roll.
I do not have a pencil. Take that pencil.
And so that doesn't mean I want to my hard thing is going to be to punch a man, a woman, and their child, and I have to make 3 rolls for that, right? That's not necessarily how
it's going to be. I want to go launch. I want to go nuke North Korea. Oh, stupid! I've been banned from r/Pyongyang.
So that's going to be okay. So what are you going to have to do? Well, you're probably going to have to find a government facility, infiltrate a government facility, and then send the nuke, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you could just break it down into 3 steps, then that's pretty difficult, right? And then you have to think of it on that kind of a scale too, right? So we have to think of our personalities.
And so there's a couple different things when you're thinking about your personality. So your personality will give you some skills. I'll let you have 2 skills. And basically, like, if your skill is, I'm good at persuading people, your skill checks will either be easier or non-existent to persuade someone to do something. And say Josh's skill check is, I like fighting people, so I'm good at punching things.
Yeah.
And that would be, he wouldn't need to make skill checks to fight people, right? And so that's kind of the basic idea of the game. There's one more thing, willpower. So every time John gets hurt or does nothing for 5 to 10 minutes, nothing that requires a skill check, there will be a bid for control. So say you're in a long car ride or a long car drive and you're not making consistent skill checks, you're going to be, I'll say, oh, there's a bid for control. And basically that means you're going to have a pool of 10 willpower points, and you get to choose how many points you're going to bid. Right. So keep that in mind. You'll have 10 points. We don't have point markers because we're stupid and we didn't set this up very well. But yeah, that's going to be kind of it. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
go ahead and think of your. I'll find us point markers if you guys want to think of your personality and your skills. Here's a writing surface if you need it. I'm going to go find us some point markers real quick. I'm trying to think of where I can find one.
In our board game collection?
Yeah, I don't want to go through them.
I see One Night Ultimate Werewolf. I see... I don't know, man, fuck. Get, like, a bag of Clink cubes.
That's perfect, but Clink is really rough. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. So, also you should monitor the audio levels just to, since we're going to only be using this shotgun mic now, we should make sure that you're being picked up. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll get started with, so we should just make 3 personalities each and we'll design each one. Okay? So I'll kind of walk you guys through it.
And you kind of want to keep it a little secret from each other. It's not super important.
So I'm just going to give you guys an example. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say, for my example, this is not going to be one that I play. Good. Okay, so no Daddy says that it's good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Because now we don't have to mess with it. We'll just continue. So my example is going to be that John's personality is a mega nerd. Okay?
Yeah.
So John's obsessed. This personality that John has, when it takes over, is going to be John is going to have an obsession with just the nerdiest shit possible. Okay? So...
like James Halliday.
Yeah, oh god, that's... wow.
Stupid.
Oof.
We just watched...
Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, so Mega Geek John. So let's say that I'm going to say, like my skill, for instance, can be that I have a bag of dice, right? Like, and that's generally going to be fine. You can just say, okay, well, when I'm in control, I'm going to always have my trusty bag of dice on me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can say that my other skill is, like something like I'm exceptionally awkward, okay? Like I come off as very awkward to people.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So then then your goal can be, because now you're trying to like design it to be fun for you, right?
Yeah.
When you're playing. When you're in control of John, it's got to be fun. That's what you're kind of focusing on. And you're trying to rack up points. But really this is just it's a freestyle role-playing game, so it's not, the points don't matter. It's fucking Who's Line. So you can say like, okay, for my first goal, I have to make someone cringe, right? Right, like something like that. So it's like, okay, I got my trusty bag of dice. I'm exceptionally awkward. I have to make someone cringe using these tools, right? So I mean, that's going to be pretty easy for an awkward personality for John. Right?
Yeah.
So you could do that on accident, right? So then the second one would be something a little bit more difficult, like maybe you have to like roll a certain number on your dice, or maybe you want to go in the other direction, like you want to like find like action figures or something, right?
Yeah.
It's like so every time that I find an action figure, that's going to be my level 2, right? So then you can just focus on, okay, I'm going to go find a fucking hobby shop or a comic book store or something. right? And then your third one would be probably something that you're only going to hit once, maybe twice in the game. So, I mean, just think about it like that. I can't really, it's really hard. Cringe Lord John.
Make the POTUS cringe. I don't know.
Yeah,
right? It can be something where it's like it can be either it's hard to do it, so it's like it's hard to do a triple backflip as John.
Yeah.
But it could also be like it's really hard to get close to the POTUS in general.
Yeah.
Right. So for John, that could be even harder.
Yeah.
Right. And so just it's super freeform. Really, the reason why I want to play this game really badly with you guys is so we can all get more experience as DMs.
Yes.
It's really, really good improvise, really good chill. And Noel Daddy, yes, this will be one session, although we'll probably come back to it because it's, in my opinion, one of the best.
Yeah, we'll just play this on stream kind of sporadically.
Yeah.
I think, like, for this session, we're probably going to try to give people chances at being the GM, and then so that everyone kind of gets a feel for how this game works. And then, that also gives people, like, a chance to kind of play around with personalities. And so it'll be about 20 minutes a session, and we'll just go through them real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think is probably what we're going to try to aim for.
Yeah. And don't hold us to that.
And yeah, we're not committing in anything, so...
So yeah, come up with a personality and 3 goals that you want to do, and I'll review them really quick, and your skills, 2 skills.
Yeah. So a personality concept is what you're looking for at first, right?
You want to switch to the PC? Okay.
Sure. Okay. So this is the boring part until we can kind of start describing... Well, I guess if you come up with an idea for your concept, then say it so that other people know to kind of stay away from that type of stuff, right? I mean, actually, I kind of like the revealing aspect, though. I don't know. Huh. Because the thing is, people want to stop you from getting points as well.
Yeah.
So if they can set it up like that, then they're more inclined to. So yeah, just come up with a concept.
Noel Daddy, we'll save the Manykin for Army of the Damned, okay?
Yeah, no many kin fucking personalities, okay?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I was just writing down Charming!
Oh my god. Okay, Charming is fine. But if you're like, I need to knock up as many women as possible, that's just like, okay, come on. This is no longer fantasy, by the way. This is set in probably today.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on where you want to put it.
Yeah.
It will be set in present-ish era. Nothing crazy. Good horse, Josh. Do whatever you want, Leonard.
I don't know if this is okay for the stream, though.
If it sounds inappropriate, then don't do it.
Don't do it, yeah.
Come up with something safer.
Yep. Do you need an eraser, Leonard?
No, but
Okay.
I changed my mind.
So, Josh, when we do the intro, or when I do the intro to the area, you want to switch to the GM chair?
Yeah. Awesome. Glad to hear it, old daddy. We're, we're experimenting with the stream, and having people around really helps us, make sure that we're putting out quality content. So, yeah. And, of course, I'm glad that we can entertain. You can see all these things toggling on and off.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Must be pretty distracting.
Okay. Sure, man. All right,
Do we have to write down the challenges?
Yes. You're writing down all you're basically like your theme, your skills, and your goals.
Okay, that's perfect, yeah.
Yeah. Are you done?
Oh wait, I need that. I need to take notes on it so I know when you've done it. Give me a pencil. Yeah. Whoop.
Did you just want to disable the mics in the different shots?
I
that
changed
it's
some
not
stuff
on.
around.
Okay. So hopefully it doesn't echo.
How do you spell purchase?
Purchase.
Thank you.
Purchase. Damn it. We don't have an overhead cam for zoomed in dice rolls.
Yeah, we don't have a camera that can do that good enough, though. If we had one, maybe sitting right on the table for it, that might be nice, but... Okay, there you go, Rush.
Thank you.
I think those are good skills. Good skills. Alright, and whenever you're done, just let me know.
Alright. We need a little Jeopardy theme
Yeah.
along. Everyone's sitting there writing.
I was actually going to play music, but I forgot, so at this point, we're too late.
At this point, it's not. It's not happening. Let me go grab my vape, though, so we have at least make it ASMR.
Yeah, dog.
Burnt acid ASMR.
Burnt Asmar. So, Noel Daddy, how long have you been playing D&D? Just talking to chat. Seeing how long Noel Daddy's been playing for, you know.
Yeah.
Or if anyone else in chat wants to chime in as to how long they've been playing for. I've been playing since... God, how old were we? How long ago was that? What, like 10, 11 years now almost?
No.
Longer? I mean, you know, obviously there are people with more illustrious careers, but...
No, we didn't even play in 5th grade.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't know AJ back then.
AJ, we met AJ in 6th grade.
Yeah, dog. Year and a half. Same consistent group. That's sick.
That's impressive, because that's something that we haven't done.
It's been the same people, but it's been inconsistent for really, like, just over the course of 2/3 of our life almost.
Yeah.
Getting started early is what I say. Not drinking.
Not drinking early.
Just D&D. So. Sick dark.
Also, this pops up, by the way, when people subscribe on our YouTube.
You've been DM since the start.
It just said Cucumber has
What?
subscribed.
Oh, did that pop up?
I've been DM since the start. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, so it popped up like that and like we were just sitting here and then OBS just said like Gay Cucumber has subscribed and we're like, we don't have those. What are you talking about?
Hey Ashton?
Yeah.
Let's make this one a little easier.
This one?
That first one, yeah. That first one's a little too hard, in my opinion. It's really good, but it's a little too hard. That's like that's a good second level challenge.
Okay.
So.
I can't write characters for shit.
Remember, you're a personality of a dude named John. You are not a character, but you sort of impose a will upon a character. Pretend like you're just like a dickhead god that likes to fuck around with people, you know?
Yeah, I wish we had a nice, consistent group. Hopefully with these guys, we'll actually be able to maintain consistency on Sundays.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a little bit more reason to, like, get together. And also, we're actually going to be playing campaigns that reach further.
Right through the glory hole.
Right through the glory hole, instead of just kind of like...
Snatch that brown plum of glory right through the glory hole. You can't see me do this, but it's really funny. Yes. Yes. Sometimes you're a benevolent dickhead god, but other times you're just a DM. So, right, perfect.
Alright, so with that being said...
Okay. Leonard, yours is good. That's
and
perfect.
keep your... fold it back like I have it.
Okay.
if you ever need to pass information to the GM because you have a question or anything like that, you can write it down on your paper, and yeah, that'll be good.
And so you should have 10 of those little cubes in front of you. Go ahead and pull those out of the bag.
Can I have a paper bag?
Yes.
He's writing notes about your stuff. Conceal your information. Stupid.
Alright.
Do not pull the character out of the bag.
Hey, man.
Alright.
Alright. You want to switch to the GM chair?
Sure.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, you're finishing up that plastic bag there.
The plastic bag ASMR. Alright. Stop.
Stop. It's not funny.
All right, so the year is 2020. It's been 2 years from the day it is today. It was kind of a nice balmy day, except John woke up not knowing where he was. He's in a dark cyber cafe. He smells faintly of Cheeto Puffs and sweat. He has a fedora in his hand and a cane in his other. There's a bid for control.
Okay.
So do you want to switch back?
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing both right now. So I'm guessing that means that you unmuted.
Yeah, so in the GM, what I did was on the GM shot, I unmuted this and muted that. And
Okay.
then for the whole shot, we're only running off that, and then
For the PC shot, we're only
for the
running
PC
off
shot, we're only running off that as well.
Okay.
So basically, this is for like long storytelling, long narrative, stuff like
that.
that.
And that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Alright, there's a bid for control. So these are our tokens that we use to bid. Once you're out of
just
tokens.
so you guys know, some background, it's a dimly lit, but there's lots of bright screens. There's alcohol served at the cyber cafe. It's kind of a chick town, kind of a chick new thing, although there's a lot of cyber cafes that are like this nowadays in the US, so keep that in mind.
I'm definitely thinking of some like Valhalla stuff.
What?
What?
You mean like the heavens of the Norse mythology?
No, it's like some game that it's like I don't even know what it is. It's just like you're a barista at a bar.
Oh, interesting. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, you wake up.
We use these tokens to bid for control.
Yep.
Once we're out of tokens,
That's it.
we're done.
Mhm.
You can't bid for control anymore. So, do we conceal or should we go clockwise?
Well, you're gonna want to hide it, and then we'll just reveal all the
Yeah,
things.
so we're concealing our bids. Okay, so that means don't leave your cubes on the table. Hide them under the table. Pick any number and put them in one hand, and then when you are ready, put them in your fist and put your fist on the table.
This hat is too hot. I can't hear shit. All right, so everyone has their bids. Go ahead and reveal them. Everyone bid one except for Ashton. So Ashton, you have control of John.
So we got our bids back.
So what's your name, John?
Do I?
You can tell them. So normally we tell them the name, and generally the way this game is played is that I would be John and you're telling me what to do. But I think
Okay.
what we're going to do is I'm going to just narrate John's actions, and then you're going to help me do that. So you're going to say, this
But
is what I want to
think-
do, and I'll tell...
I think that you should still talk as if you are trying to convince John of doing something, and then you should just say
Yeah.
John feels this way about stuff and whatnot.
Do I get rid of these cubes?
Yes,
Yes, so I will take
you
these
lose 3 cubes.
My cubes now, bitch. Alright, so you have control of John.
Okay.
So what do you...
So first you should introduce yourself
your personality to John.
to John. Say, like, hello, John. And then, continue with your dialogue however you would as your character.
So, do I say, like, which personality I am?
You just give him your name. Just give John your name. So if you're like... well, I know who you are. So... But I wouldn't want to put words in your mouth as how you want to introduce yourself. So this is me. So say, like, you're feisty John, right? So, hey, John, I'm the feisty side of you or whatever, right? Like, I want to fight people.
Remember, because you're still a personality of John.
Yeah.
Okay? And you should look at the camera, because I got us in PC.
Hello.
you should introduce yourself like the camera is John.
It's a good twist.
Hey, John. I'm Neckbeard John.
Oh, no.
John kind of looks around and lifts one of his armpits and gives a little sniff, and he's like, oh, why do I smell badly of Cheeto Puffs and sweat? I don't remember how I got here. Can you help me out?
Camera.
I can. But first, I'm gonna have to ask you to get up.
Okay. John stands up from his seat at the bar. He just he stands up. He's looking around, kind of not knowing what to do, so he's looking to you for a lot of direction here.
Alright.
So you should suggest things to John.
Yeah.
That's how this should work. So you're like, hey, John, do you smell any Cheetos around?
Hey,
or something
John.
like that, you know?
Hey, John, do you feel lonely at all?
I mean, John thinks to himself, I guess a little. I've got you, right? You're my friend.
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad that I have some friends.
Okay. I'm so confused.
So what are you getting points for? Don't tell me your actual objective.
You're trying to get points for your goals, right? So try and make actions that would kind of solve your goals, right? And I've kind of chosen this setting knowing all of your goals and knowing what you guys kind of want to do in this area potentially. So just kind of move forward from that, right?
Hey, John. Actually, I have a question.
Sure.
Do the challenges have to be solved in
Order?
order?
No.
Nope, absolutely not.
They're just worth different
You don't
points.
even have to be in control of John for them to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you accidentally do something that fulfills someone else's objective, then they mark it down, they can remember it, and then confirm with the GM later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, John, do you feel like playing some video games?
Yeah, I was never too... You kind of
That's fine.
Yeah, I was never too good at them. But I guess I'm here in a cyber cafe. I must be here for a reason. Maybe not just to get drunk. So...
How about we play some Overwatch?
Oh god, that old game? I guess. Sure, let's go play some Overwatch.
It's 3 years old by now.
Actually, 4, right? 4 by the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, 4 years old. So...
When WoW is still going to be kicking by that
Yeah,
time.
seriously, it's going to have a new renaissance probably. So yeah, John kind of wanders over. He finds some he had some credit to use the games here. He must live nearby or come here often. So he was like, oh yeah, just throw it on my account, and they got him hooked up with a pretty nice PC. He might be here pretty often. So
Yeah.
so he sits down and logs into his Battle.net account and take it away. What character should I play?
How about you play some, How about you play some Mercy?
Oh god, Mercy was ruined in 2019. All the nerfs. Okay, that's fine. I'll play Mercy.
The rest is 20 seconds now.
So go ahead and roll to see how good John is at Mercy.
Playing Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
John's
good.
kind of a bad hat at Mercy. And so one of the things that I forgot to mention is that anytime you fail a skill check,
You
there's
lose
also
control.
a bid for control.
Okay.
So unfortunately, while playing Mercy, he was not very good at this player character. And John kind of gets salty, leaves the table, and there's a bid for control.
Okay.
Clearly, he doesn't want you in his head anymore. wood chip in it. Not into drinking whiskey and wood chips.
All right.
If you have your bid, put your hand on the table. Go ahead and reveal. All right, so Leonard wins it with 3. Go ahead and hand me those 3. These 3. Oh. Cool.
All right.
So, John is still just standing next to a computer. He's kind of confused looking, and take it away.
He feels a shift in his personality.
Yeah. He does.
Oh, God.
Does he still smell like sweat and
I
hot
want to do
Oh,
a
yes.
voice,
Do a voice.
but I don't know if I can keep this voice. Also,
Is
I
it-
don't know
is
if I
it-
can do it well.
Is it clear? Are people going to be able to understand you?
Probably.
Just do it. It's awesome.
Then just do it.
Just do it, dude.
I don't want to do it.
That's fine. Then just use your voice.
Hey, John. Hey, buddy.
Look
Hey.
into the camera.
Hey, buddy.
John says, "Hey, what's? I'm John. It's good. It's good
Yeah.
to meet you. What's your name?"
I'm the old man. You.
Oh, is this like some real fucking Oliver? Not Oliver. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oliver Twist shit? No, Charles Dickens. Is this some Charles Dickens shit here? Like, we had the neckbeard me and the old man me and the I don't even know what the third spirit would be, but I guess we're pretty Charles Dickens in here. So, anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry.
Maintain an old man voice.
Yeah.
Maintain. Yeah.
I was gonna do an old man voice, but I can't.
Maintain the old man voice.
That's okay.
Old man. Yeah.
Anyways, so it's nice to meet you, old me. What's it gonna be like in 2025 when I'm old? 5 years
How
from now.
old is John by now?
He's like like mid-20s. He's just kind of ragging on 30-year-olds for no reason. Oh my god.
So where are we right now?
We're next to a computer. He's still got some time and credit on this computer, so if you want to get back on it, you can. He's just kind of hanging out next to it, though. It's not really... Yeah, you could tell he was having a bad match at Mercy, which is rough.
What
especially
the
after
fuck
the
is
2019.
Mercy?
What the fuck is Oh, that old game.
So,
I used to play that when I was like 30 something.
I think.
Maybe.
So he's like, I'm really just looking for direction in my life, man. Can you help me out with that?
Maybe.
All right, stupid. I'm looking for direction in my life. Anyways,
Okay.
Google Maps.
So yeah, take it away.
Directions in your life.
So, John, well, are you down to go to the nearest shop?
I mean, yeah, it's I think I
Buy
remember
some things.
one like right next to us, like a grocery store right next. Like I don't even need to cross the street. I think I just
Alright.
hop outside. And
How,
hop back
how
in.
about we hop over to there?
All right. So you kind of leave, and it turns out you're in this bright cityscape. Lots of neon signs everywhere. John lives in this awesome metropolis. There are like flying cars overhead. Tesla signs are everywhere. It's crazy. There's free wireless energy. It's insane. This place is crazy. And so John walks on over, and it's a Don Quixote. It's a Don Quixote store. So there's a lot of all sorts of random tat. If you guys aren't familiar with Japanese kind of culture and areas, there are these little like convenience stores that have just a ton of stuff. Anything you might ever want, like work clothes, alcohol, jewelry, all sorts of shit. And they're called Don Quixotes. So yeah, dog. Flying cars in 2 years. Called it.
What's up, my nip-nops?
Go ahead.
Can we have John do that?
Dab?
Like, what up, my nip-nops? Just dabs, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, he can just do that.
See, why wouldn't
Do
you
I have
have
to
that
roll
as
for
your
that?
personality?
You definitely don't need to roll for that. John just says, "Okay, I can do that, I guess." As he's walking into the store, he says, "What up, my nip nops?" Everyone looks at him really funny, but everyone gets the famous Chapel of Lit reference. In 2020, by that time they're like huge. They're kind of like on the decline, but they've definitely gone past the average of like a year or two for famous Twitch streamers.
Yes, this is Blade Runner. This is exactly what I'm imagining is Blade Runner. Absolutely.
Alright, go ahead, Leonard. So we're in the store.
I walk up to them there cashier.
Yeah.
Them there person.
He walks up, says, Hey, Mr. Cashier Man. I'm looking for something, I guess.
Raisins.
I need some raisins?
All the raisins in them there store.
All the raisins in the store, please, sir. And the cashier just kind of looks at John and says, we've got like 50,000 units of raisins.
I know.
In the back. Do you have maybe like 20,000 credits? I think that equates out to be 20 credits per pack.
3 boobed alien walks by.
Dog. There might be 3 boobed aliens.
You don't know.
He says, do you got 20,000 credits in your pocket, though?
Jesus.
God. Go. Continue.
Sorry.
And John has never really been good at things in his life, so he kind of pulls up his digi-wallet and he's got about 100 credits. Jesus.
So what, John? What we're gonna do is you're gonna scream raisins at the top of your lungs and just run out the store.
Yeah, sure. So go ahead and roll to run out the store, just randomly.
That's 3.
That's 3.
So you do scream raisins and you run out the door. John does scream, and the cashier is looking pretty significantly creeped out. But there is a bid for control.
Okay. Raisins!
Raisins!
We should probably play with 5
cubes.
Cubes,
Yeah,
actually.
I think that might be a good idea to get this going faster. We can make our third goals a little bit easier for next time around. But yeah, so John finds himself kind of tripping through a doorway, tripping through time.
Alright, wait.
Are you bidding?
Yeah. Oh shit.
And
Reveal. All right, so Ashton wins it with
3.
3.
That's fine. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, for next time. We'll do it for next time.
Yeah.
That's okay. So Ashton wins it with 3. As John is tripping, he does indeed fall face first into the bosom of a well-endowed 3-boobed alien.
3-boobed alien.
The year is 2020, man. That
all
the model,
sorts of cosmetic surgeries.
The Model S somehow missed Mars, and he just rocketed right past into Jupiter, and all the Jupiterians loved it. And all the Jupiterians, all of them, are really hot men with 2 dicks, or really hot women with 3 boobs. So just keep that in mind, okay, guys?
I wish I was.
So yeah, John's falling into this lady's bosom.
Alright, I know.
So when this
Laser
happens,
virgins.
you need to introduce yourself again, but you don't have to
Like
introduce, it's not
It's just
like
like,
that.
hey, John, it's
It's like, hey, it's Neckbeard again, something like that.
Hey John, it's
15
Neckbeard
minutes
again.
ago.
I know we didn't really exit on a very
54.
good foot last time.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I get salty when I play Overwatch. It's just not a good vibe.
Not a good
It
game.
didn't end well for me.
It's not a good
back in
game.
2018, and 2020 is kind of rough still. So,
It's all good. Now, what I need you to do is apologize to this nice lady you just stumbled into.
yeah, I can do that. He says, "Oh, I need you to roll."
Oh,
and he
it's
just
a
says,
2.
"I'm sorry, my face ran into your nipples." And the lady smacks him, dealing 1 point of damage, and walks away. There's a bid for control. Alright, go ahead and reveal. 2. It ties. Go ahead and do another bid. Dog, if this ties again, you guys are rolling for it, so go ahead. Ash, Josh, and Leonard roll 2d6. Whoever wins, wins.
Sorry, my face punched your nipples.
Stupid.
So Leonard wins the bid for control. Go ahead and give me your tokens. Cough them up. So your face is stinging slightly. There's a little red handprint there. It's only got 4 fingers on it because the Jupiterians only have 4 fingers. They can't really, shock her real well. So,
They can't shock a bra.
They can't shock
Real
a
well.
bra real well. So, your face is stinging slightly.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So go ahead, take it away.
Since you're such a poor asshole,
Yikes.
this
Sorry,
generation
I'm not
of
good at
kids.
Yeesh. Just because everything was handed to you on your smartphone platters by your parents doesn't mean that the
Yikes!
The younger generation.
the younger generations. I'm not even going to try and come up with a generation. The younger generations.
Gen J.
Triple X.
Jupiterian.
Yeah, Gen J, Jupiterian. Doesn't mean that you get a shit on us all the time, old man. How old are you? Like 35?
Not even that old.
Oh shit. Damn, 35. That would be pretty young for 2 years from now.
I know. Go ahead.
When we double our lifespan.
Go ahead.
Are there any schools nearby? John?
Yeah, I mean, most kids go to digital school nowadays, but there's a really old school, like brick and mortar school.
I love that show.
Brick and mortar show. Just a block away, just less than 5 minute walk. I can head over there if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So he walks over. It's John just kind of wanders down the city streets, flashing lights everywhere, and then he kind of comes upon this like small, unassuming red brick, gray mortar kind of school. He's kind of confused by it because he never really went to school like how we all went to school. He's kind of a special kid. So
Right.
yeah, take it away.
What time is it right now?
Don't worry, Noel Daddy. It's okay. I saw what he's doing. It's not bad. What time is it right now? It's it's well past school hours. It's kind of late in the evening. Nothing crazy
Okay.
going on. No kids.
Open them their doors.
Yeah, the doors are open. No one really robs schools because it's not a cool thing to do. There's one janitor. He kind of looks at you and says like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Just taking a walk. Decided to chill.
Chill? What?
Chill
Like
at
go to
school.
school here before or some shit? Like most people don't go to a school to chill, bud.
What aren't they, dude?
What aren't they, dude? He talks like Ice Poseidon.
Oh shit, is this janitor old Ice Poseidon?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Ice Poseidon.
This is dead career Ice
This
Poseidon.
is dead career Ice Poseidon. And he's sitting there like, why are you in here, dude?
What the fuck, dude? Whatever, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna scream reasons and run out again.
Scream raisins and run out again.
Yeah,
That's what I do
just,
when I'm stressed.
You just do it.
I just do it.
Yeah, you don't need to roll this time. Ice Poseidon looks like weirded out, but he's pretty used to this kind of stuff from his days walking the streets of LA, interacting with weird fuckers. So he's just like, okay, that was really weird. Kind of reminds me of the old days. He's gonna probably go grab a drink and reminisce. You still have control, so
Alright. Shit. Oh yeah, I have a fucking cane.
you do have a cane. You have a cane and a fedora. And a faint lingering smell of Cheetos Puffs.
Cheetos Puffs?
Cheeto Puffs and sweat.
Is there a new cereal called Cheetos Puffs?
Dog. Yes, there is.
Cheetos Puffs. New cheesy puff cereal.
Ew.
You mix it with Mountain Dew. Eat a bowl of Mountain Dew and cheesy cereal.
So yeah, you still have control. Take it away. What do you
Wait,
need?
is there a window by the doors?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I
They're
wanna
not
peek
super
through
high
those
up.
doors.
Gross.
I wanna
can
peek
just-
those windows and see if he's still there.
No, he's gone somewhere farther back to go clean.
Alright.
He just kind of left.
How about we go in again?
Yeah, dog. Or stupid.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah, John just kind of walks into the school. There's no janitor barring his way anymore. It seems like he's the only staff there that night. Just kind of cleaning up after a day's activity, kind of washing
alright,
chalkboards.
We're gonna go steal some raisins from the cafeteria. Do it.
All right.
See?
Roll. Go ahead and roll to sneak through the school hallway without raising alarm here.
6.
Oh, John is sneaky as fuck. He's like, he goes 007 style. He's like rolling past windows and walking silently. He takes off his shoes. He's like a fucking ninja, dude. So he gets back to the school cafeteria, and lo and behold, there's only a few packages of raisins. You know, like today was raisin day at school. All of the kids got to take home some raisins for their family, and they're all expired. That's probably why they were allowed to take them home. But they're there.
Gross.
They're yours for the taking if you want old expired raisins.
I'll take them.
All right. So I guess you pick some raisins up.
Don't deny it till you try it.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Cheetos Puffs. Don't deny it till you try it. That was their marketing slogan back in 2019.
Didn't go over very well.
No, but then everyone loves them. So
And then everybody suddenly loves them.
yeah. So yeah, you have some Cheeto Puff raisins. But then Ice Poseidon comes back. And he's like, "Hey, I told you to get out of here." Well, I guess I didn't. You just kind of left and screamed raisins. But now I know why you screamed raisins. Get over here! And he tries to fight you. Roll fight. Oh, 2. It's not so good. Ice Poseidon knocks you the fuck out.
Wait, can I get a bonus because of the cane?
Nope, no bonuses for the cane. You didn't use the cane. You didn't think to use the cane until after you rolled. That's the problem. So, Ice Poseidon knocks you the fuck out, and he just drags you out of there. Ice Poseidon's had a lot of run-in with the law, and he doesn't want to deal with more. One arm thing, dude. So, yeah, there's a bid for control. Oh my god, ketchup and pretzels? Like soft pretzels or like hard pretzels, Noel Daddy?
Yeah, because soft pretzels is like kind of okay.
I mean, it might be like...
Hard pretzels is a little...
I've never had hard pretzels and ketchup though, so
Oof.
who knows?
It just doesn't sound appealing.
Josh, you need to not switch to the GM thing unless...
Oh!
Or you need to tell me that you're doing it.
Yeah.
I could just have the mic in front of me, and then it works. But,
Yeah.
I didn't know that that's what
Basically, I want to do that every time that there's a bid for control.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Sounds good. So, yeah.
And then now I'm on PC only.
Well,
yeah.
Daddy says, like hard pretzels, no homo.
Dog. All the homo. It's okay. I'm looking right at the camera and there's no... this is not on me. Alright, go ahead. Alright, so Leonard has 2, Josh has 2. Go ahead and roll for it. And then if you want to switch back to the shot after that. You guys have D6s. I don't need to give you D6s.
Yeah.
Anyway.
These are nice, though.
Yeah, they are nice. Well, I have 3 of them. Well, Ashton's is just as nice as this. 3 and 5. So Leonard wins the bid for control.
You lose 2.
Alright, I'll go ahead and set the scene if you want to switch it back, Josh.
Sounds good. Oh.
We haven't even seen Jay's character yet.
Nope.
I know.
Yeah, I keep on winning the rolls. I
What
almost had
is-
cubes.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Should be good.
All right, Leonard. You kind of wake up groggily, or John wakes up groggily, and he looks around. Ice Poseidon's nowhere to be seen. It's pretty late at night. He did a pretty fair number on you. You're feeling pretty sore, especially, this cane is going to come in real handy. He kind of kicked the shit out of you, dude. Ice Poseidon grew tough on his days of IRL streaming. And his right arm, super buff. One arm thing, dude. So yeah, go ahead and take it away.
What in the ever?
Go ahead.
What in the ever living titty fucks am I gonna do? Can I steal the rest of the raisin packs? Or am I still at the school?
You stole all the raisin packs, dude. There were only like 20 packs there. There weren't that many. You also feel like your Digimon is lighter.
Fuck!
Dude, Ice Poseidon rolled the shit out of you.
Nice. Nice, Poseidon.
Nice.
Alright, So, John, how about you look in your Digimon there?
And so when I said it feels lighter, it doesn't actually feel any lighter, obviously, because it's a Digimon.
Yeah, but still.
But it does say that there are some recent transactions, and there's only about 50 credits left on it, which is enough to get home, get a taxi cab home to most places in town. But yeah, he rolled you for about 1,500 or 1,950 credits.
Wow.
Swiped him right out of there, dude. What are they, dude?
Alright.
The mic is still on? It is.
The fuck?
There we go.
Anyways,
I can
So-
toggle it off. So.
John, we're a bit down on money right now, and we're gonna have
Stupid. Hold on. That was the wrong way.
We're gonna
We're
have to do the things that people with no money do.
what are we gonna have
Mug
to do?
some people.
Mug some people?
Yeah.
But, dude, I've never mugged anyone in my life.
You just need a weapon. We got a cane. Hold all people up with a cane.
Noel Daddy 3, 20 credits is one pack of raisins, so John was pretty fucking poor. He could only buy just like those Sun-Made packs, not like the big packs, but like the little ones. So yeah.
So that means that
It's like
2,000 credits was like $100. It was like $100. He had $100.
Which is, I mean, you know,
And Ice
that's like
Poseidon
his cash,
stole
that's like his cash wallet. So
everything from him.
yeah. Go ahead. So we're gonna have to mug some people.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Raisins are your life. You
Why is this
live
so-
for raisins.
Because it's burnt.
Oh, I live for raisins.
Raisins are what you worship.
Raisins are what I worship, dog. Okay, I guess that's fair. So yeah, how do you want to go about this?
So we're just gonna go out on the street, lure some people in some alleys, beat the shit out of them, and then steal their shit.
Okay, I think I might be able to do that. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll a mugging check, there's a lot of people around. There's a couple dark alleyways. It's night, so that's a nat 1. So John kind of approaches someone menacingly with his cane and says, "Hey, if you want to not get fucked up, follow me." And the guy just pulls out a knife and like a big fucking knife and says, "Don't fuck with me, man." And John pisses himself and is a bit for control.
Alright.
I was supposed to switch to GM chair for that one.
That's okay.
How many cubes do y'all have left?
Not many.
I have 4.
Wow.
Go ahead. All right, so Josh wins it with 3. You want to switch to the GM chair?
Yep.
So, John is soaking wet, smelling slightly of uric acid, Cheeto puffs, and sweat. He still has his fedora, 50 cents to his name, and his cane. Some real rude dude just came up and essentially reverse mugged him for all the urine in his body. Not that he took it with him, it just left John. So, yeah, although I guess it's still there, it's the way it goes, I guess. So, yeah, Josh, he's still standing in front of that school, which is just a block away from the arcade bar thing and the store, the Don Quixote store. So, yeah, that's kind of where you're at. Take it away.
All right. Hey, John. John.
Hello?
Hey, John.
Yeah?
Hey, I'm drunk, John. We need some alcohol, bud. We need some alcohol right now.
Okay, sure. We can go back to the bar, I guess? Yeah, we can go there.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna have to go to that Don Quixote store.
That Don Quixote store?
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, sure. We go there.
Yep. Alright, so, go ahead, John, and, just go ahead and find some alcohol. Find the alcohol aisle.
Yeah, I mean, the cashier kind of eyes you as you walk in. You're stumbling. You smell faintly of Cheeto dust and sweat. You know, it's a new cashier. He didn't actually... There's a shift change, luckily. He was also knocked out of the school for a little while.
Yeah.
Long enough for Ice Poseidon to roll him for about $100. So yeah, you walk down to the store aisle, and unfortunately most of the booze is going to be at least 100 credits.
Yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead and pop the top off one of those and start chugging.
I mean, which one do you want me to chug? Like,
there
is booze here.
Hennessy.
There is booze here that's under 50 credits.
Hennessy.
Do you mean the Hennessy?
Yeah, I forgot about the branding change.
Yeah, okay. So I guess he just grabs a fifth or like a handle of Hennessy. And
he pops the top off. Go ahead and just take a swig right now, John.
He's drinking. The cashier sees him at this point. And approaches him and says, "Hey man, you can't just drink."
Tell him to shut the fuck up, John.
Okay, so kind of in between, John knocks back a slug and says, "Shut the fuck up, John."
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, John. Perfect.
So and I guess he continues drinking?
Yep, go ahead and take another swing.
Alright, he slugs back another one. The cashier looks at him and says, "Dude, I need to get you out of here." And
punch him, John.
And as he's like pulling something out of his pocket, you just sock him. Go ahead and roll.
4.
Alright, so you have a skill.
Oh.
That falls in handy here, right?
Yes.
So you pass that check.
Sweet.
And you just sock him.
Good job, John.
Whatever was in his hand just falls right out. It appears to be like one big red button. So yeah, the dude's fucking laid out. He kind of sucker punched him. He wasn't expecting to get punched. There's not much violence nowadays, although that guy in the street had a big ass knife and told him not to fuck with him. But yeah, there's not too much violence in stores nowadays because generally they've got pretty good security systems. And as you knock this guy out, an alarm goes off.
Oh shit, John! I need you to grab one more bottle. One more bottle, John.
Yeah, he grabs a bottle of Jack, I guess.
Yeah, good choice.
Or the Jägermeister. He grabs the Jägermeister. They had another brand shift. It was a rough period for alcohol in 2019.
All right, John. Now you're gonna go try to hide in that club where you were.
Yeah. So John kind of rushes outside, staggers outside, and he
careful,
enters
John.
the club.
Careful.
And the barkeep there says, "Hey, man, like I know you're a regular here, but you can't bring your own alcohol in here, dude. You're gonna have to get out."
Fucking punch him. Punch him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
That's a 6.
Oh yeah, dude. You like punch him through the wall. Yeah, John's feeling pretty powerful. He says, "Oh yeah, I've got my Jaeger."
Take 2 swigs.
He pops the top off, takes a couple swigs, knocks him back.
Fucking both at once.
He's already had a fifth of alcohol at this point. Go ahead and roll fortitude and see if you stay alive.
Noel says Gak Daniels.
Oh, yeah, that's a 5. He stays alive. God
damn it.
So John, I mean, that's another swig of booze.
God, fuck.
John's feeling pretty lit right now. He's like walking up and down the aisle saying, "You're awesome! I'm a nice guy and I want to go home with you. You're awesome!" Fedora and cane. He's actually gesticulating wildly with his cane. He's not actually, being reasonable and just using his hands. And it's a pretty tight space. So,
John, you gotta use your right arm the next time that you make that gesture.
Right arm?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, and then say, "What arm thing, dude?"
What arm thing, dude? That reminds me of someone I used to know, dude.
Hey, that's an old song. All right.
Good question at this point. You're not sure.
What?
John isn't sure either.
John, I need you to do something real special for me.
Yeah, sure, man. It's been great so far.
Yeah, I need you to find the stairwell.
Okay.
Right.
There's a stairwell in the back. You've known about this for a while.
Okay, John, go see if you can find any sort of projectile, any firearm. If not, we'll just wing it.
So guns were actually banned in 2019. So there's no firearms in this universe. As well, there's been a dramatic drop in all sorts of shootings all across the U.S. Partially because people spend more time at home indoors, also because there's no guns. So he goes upstairs, he doesn't really find anything. He finds like a kid's slingshot with some like lead balls.
All right, John, this will have to do for now, bud. You need to get to the roof.
Okay, he goes up to the roof.
All right, do you spot any helicopters in the sky? No, your vision's a little blurry right now.
Yeah, I mean,
but you thrive off this shit, John.
There's a police chopper, and it's pointing right at. It's like looking right at you.
All right, John, now's your time to shine, bud. What do you want to use, John? Is it the slingshot or is it the Jaeger?
Why not both?
Let's do it, bud.
All right, so he loads the Jaeger into the slingshot. Go ahead and roll a fight check to see what happens.
That's a 2.
Yeah, so John kind of looks wildly and takes the Jaeger, and he pulls it way back. And when he lets go, the Jaeger, it's a kid's slingshot. It's not made. Huh?
GM.
Oh, sorry. I'm confused. Yeah, he
Pulls the slingshot back, and it's a kid's slingshot. It's not really made for, like, large glass bottles. So he pulls it way back, and as it goes forward, and it's right about to release, it kind of catches up on the neck of the bottle and comes right back into John's face. And he's out like a light bulb. And there's a bid for control. Yep. Ooh, Josh has a 4. Sick. All right. So, you're kind of
groggy. John wakes up slowly and sleepily. Not really sleepily, more like hungover and hurting all over. He had kind of a rough night. It feels like morning, but you're not really sure. There's a lot of other very hungover people in the room with you. You actually see Ice beside him there. And you can see the cashier up front talking to police officers. They're kind of hanging out, talking to the cashier from the store, and as well some of the patrons from the bar. And you also see the rough and tumble dude with the knife, and they're all kind of there talking to the cops. It seems like kind of a bad place for John right now. He's in a drunk tank with a couple other hungover people, and as he wakes up, everyone kind of looks at John. Take it away.
Hey, John, how you feeling, buddy?
Oh, God. I feel like I got kicked in the face, slept in urine, and then drank, like, 10 bottles of alcohol.
Close.
What the fuck?
Is this
Close.
where I get to meet Prison John?
I seem to remember some kind of like Charles Dickens shit going on. Are you ghosts of like John Regret?
No, John, listen. You need alcohol. This is your only goal.
I hear people use the hair of the dog antidote, but like, fuck, man, really? I need alcohol?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay. He kind of like vomits in the cell.
See, there's your alcohol right there, John.
And
right there on the floor.
And before he can even get down on his knees and Zamboni up the alcohol, these little cleaner drones come out and clean it up. And they say, "This is infraction number 1. Please use the toilet." And then they leave. They scurry back.
All right, John. If you can't find any alcohol, can you smell any alcohol? Can you smell anything, John?
You smell yourself pretty strongly. Go ahead and roll. Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, there's a contraband locker in here somewhere, and there's some good booze in there. Some good special stuff in there.
All right, John. Here's the plan. You got to knock a dude out to get out of here. You gotta punch a guy out.
Yeah, there's about 10 guys in here. Most of them are kind of strewn in various states of hungoverness. There's one guy who's looking pretty angry, though, and making a ton of noise. Maybe it's because you're getting all the attention from the people. Maybe it's because he's still really, really drunk. Like, super drunk. Okay.
John, this guy's a bitch. You need to punch him.
Alright, punch him.
That's a 1.
Yeah, so this guy kind of sees you step to him, or sees John step to him, and he turns around and says, You're gonna step too, son?
And John just kind of stares meekly back and says, "Yeah, I guess." And you know, the last thing that John sees is a bunch of stars, and there's a bid for control.
Go ahead and reveal whenever you're ready.
Ready, Ashton?
Hold on.
And
Lemon ruins it with 3.
all right, switching back to GM.
All right, so the star is clear from your vision, John. Well, the star is clear from John's vision. And he realized he wasn't actually struck by the big dude who's looking angry. The big dude's just laughing at him. And you see out of the corner of your eye, kind of on the left-hand side of the cell as you look out, a little drone comes back and says, "This is infraction number 2, no fighting." And the drone must have struck you or something at a high velocity because your head is ringing pretty badly. But not like, not like you got hit, like you're gonna die, just, kind of like a sap to the back of the head or something. Not that,
Would I know what happened?
Yeah, you know what happens. What happened between Josh and Ashton and all the other personality changes. So, yeah, go ahead and take it away.
How the fuck are we gonna get out of this, John?
It's a good question there.
But
Do we still have raisins?
no, they actually took all the raisins and put them in the contraband locker.
Son of a bitch.
You can get them again, though.
What does this cell look like?
It's a pretty basic prison cell. There's steel bars, concrete around the outside. It's just a drunk tank. It's not really like a prison cell. There's just a bunch of drunk dudes in here, and they're waiting for processing in the morning. Chin's so strong you break your wrist. Alright, so. While you're sitting there thinking, the police officer comes up and says, John Pox? I believe that's your full name, and John's full name is John Pox. And he says,
Here.
You're due for processing, come on out.
Sure.
And he cuffs you, and he pulls you out, and he says, all right, here's your personal belongings, go ahead and hold on to those, we're going to go next door to the judge. And so in your bag, there's about 20 packages of raisins.
Yes, I eat some of those.
You can't, your hand, it's locked up in a bag.
Well, I try.
So
I try to eat some raisins.
Yeah, the police officer helps you out. He just helps you eat some raisins.
Thanks, man.
And he says, all right, don't eat too many of those. We can't give them back to the kids, but they are evidence. I hear that you stole raisins from a school and, all this shit. So we're going to take you over to the judge, and they're going to help sentence you. There's CCTV all over the place. We live in a Big Brother world nowadays. So, yeah, John J. Jonathan. So he kind of leads you over. It's a short jaunt down. The justice system has been really streamlined in 2019 too. Trump did a pretty good job.
Stupid.
At processing criminals. Stupid. Yeah, and so the court systems, it was crazy. He never thought it was going to be okay. But everyone loves it now. The court systems, same place as the judge. So like the court and the police station, they're meshed. Police districts are all individual. Dude, it's some crazy ass shit. All the lawyers live on site. It's like dystopian, utopian. Who knows? But it's fast. Processing is fast. So you're brought ahead of the judge, and the judge is just some dude wearing like khakis and a polo. He's pretty chill looking. He's also got a powdered wig on for some reason. So John walks up and, you know, this is pretty standard uniform for a judge. You know, they like to be comfortable but business casual. Business casual wears now powdered wigs
and khakis
and polos. And he says, John Pox, you were a very bad man yesterday. Why were you such a bad man yesterday?
Dude.
No, you're telling John.
You're telling John
what he should respond with.
John, you live for raisins. You need raisins.
Yeah, I guess I can tell the judge that. So John tells the judge exactly that, and the judge looks at him and says, "Criminally insane, check." And then you just get shipped off somewhere else.
Oh shit!
So that processing time kind of took you a while. Go ahead and there's going to be another bid for control, just because it's been a while.
Okay.
So I got the tokens.
I can't even bid.
Rip.
I'm trying to move this along so we can get you guys DMing too. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Ashton, it's you v me.
Let's get ready to rumble.
All right, and reveal. Josh bids nothing. Ashton bids 3. All right, so.
Nope.
We need a stream deck, Josh. We do. So, John finds himself just being kind of carted away by the bailiffs. He's being brought into this big van. It appears to be a lot of people going into this van. So, although the criminal justice system has been streamlined and moving people through the courts is way faster, the judges were given a lot of power. But corrections hasn't really gotten much better. So the psychological treatment for the criminally insane and all that other stuff is not so good. So John's going to get brought somewhere real bad unless you can help him out pretty well here. So keep that in mind and take it away.
Hey, John, it's been a while.
Hey, it has been. Are you Neckbeard John?
Yes, it's me, Neckbeard John. The one who didn't get you arrested.
You know, that was a hell of a night. It was really fun and then very not fun. So
yeah,
let's keep that in mind. So how are you gonna help me out here?
I'd say the best way I can help you is to get you out of this van.
All right. I mean, they said they're gonna help me at where they're taking me. Is this?
They're lying to you, man.
Dog, they're lying to me. The system's lying to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh my god.
So, do you think you might be able to sneak out of this van?
I mean, maybe. There's a latch. There's only one dude in here. There's 20 of us in here. 20, like, prisoners. They all seem kind of docile. I'm not sure why.
It might be because they've been drugged.
Ah.
So, I think you might want to pull on that latch.
Pull on that latch. Okay, the bus is going pretty fast, like 80 miles an hour.
We're gonna have to take our chances.
Oh, okay. Alright, so go ahead and roll. The latch opens pretty easily, but you're going to want to roll to make sure. Roll to see what happens afterwards. Let's just go for that.
John dies.
So John opens the latch. The guard sees him kind of walk up towards it and assume he's going to the bathroom. For some reason, the latch exits to the bathroom. So he just kind of goes into the bathroom.
Okay.
Alright.
Is there a window in the bathroom?
There is, but you failed the skill check, so there's going to be
Okay.
for control.
Do you even have any?
I have one.
Okay.
Stupid.
Right? He is very definitely criminally insane. He's not. There's not too much else there. Ready? Yeah, I mean, Ashton only has one token, so go ahead. Oh shit, Ashton bid their last token. Alright.
Alright.
It's fine.
Is there a window in this bathroom? Alright, John, is there a window in this bathroom?
Yeah, there's a window in the bathroom. It's real small though. I don't I might be able to fit through. I'm pretty skinny. If I wasn't wearing this flame polo, maybe I'll fit through.
Alright, John.
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna need you to strip.
I've never had someone ask me to strip before. Oh.
I'm literally a different version of yourself. Calm down.
Oh, okay. So he strips down. He doesn't like going down to skin level, so he strips down to a Sonic t-shirt. And his like kind of grody, not like they're clean, but they're kind of grody because they're full of holes, like his Simpsons boxers. So he's wearing a Sonic t-shirt and Simpsons boxers. He's really into the 90s, you can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, he smells less like Cheetos and sweat, though, now that his old clothing is on.
Well...
So, do you want to try and fit through the window?
Yes.
Alright, so go ahead and roll to see how fitting through the window is. The van is slowing down at this point, so... Dog. That's a 2. So,
So John attempts to shimmy out of the window. While he's shimmying out of the window, it opens pretty easily. It's not super big, but it's also not super small. Most of the people in the bus are pretty large, so it wouldn't be a problem. But as he's kind of shimmying out, he kind of gets stuck. And all the while, the bus is slowing down more and more until it comes to a full stop. And 2 guys, you kind of look up the length of the bus and down the length of the bus, and you see down near the back, you've entered a small gated facility. Well, actually a rather large gated facility. And it's kind of confusing because it doesn't really look like a prison or a work center, which is what you've heard people who are criminally insane get sent to. It looks kind of like a large military complex. But you do see 2 guys kind of walking up and down the edge, looking underneath the van. Eventually, one of them kind of looks up, sees John and his fat ass with his Sonic t-shirt hanging out of the van, and he goes, "Hey, get back in the van!" And your hands are still cuffed, so you're like kind of stuck like this, or no, like this rather, with your hands cuffed above your head, and you're trying to shimmy out, and you can't really get in or out, and that's where you find yourself. Take it away.
All right, John. So you're handcuffed.
yeah.
It's a real rough situation.
Yeah.
Because
Dude, I think I can break these cuffs.
you're not drunk, John. You can't break those cuffs.
I can break these cuffs.
You can't break those cuffs. That's an old meme.
That's
anyways,
a really old meme.
Go ahead. Okay. Maybe I can't break these cuffs. You're right. You're probably right. It's not even worth trying.
Okay, so what kind of a position is John in?
He's literally jammed in this window, stuck around his hips, his widest part, with his arms like this.
He's still cuffed?
I mean, yeah, he's still cuffed, dude.
Okay.
He just tried to shimmy out, and he's a little stuck. He might be able to get out with another skill check roll, or you can hang out and see what happens.
All right, John. This is this is drunk John, by the way. So
I could tell by the voice, bud.
okay, just making sure. All right, John. So what we're gonna do is you can't go in there, man. You can't get taken in there. There's no alcohol in there.
Oh, dude, but I had such a bad night with alcohol the other night.
John, you love alcohol. Alcohol makes you
all right.
strong.
I guess I do.
All right. So, buddy, you're gonna have to suck in that beer gut. We're getting out of here.
Suck it in, goddammit, suck it in.
All right, go ahead and roll.
sucking that goddamn beer gut, John. That's a 3.
That's a 3. John attempts.
So John attempts really hard to suck in, and we'll call that all the rest of your tokens, if that's okay. So John attempts to suck in his beer gut really hard. And he just kind of wedges himself further, because it wasn't really he was stuck on a beer gut, it was that he was stuck against the bones of his hips. So they actually had to cut the bus open. But the good news is John wasn't actually imprisoned as criminally insane. So in this new system, in this new world, in this new universe, everyone who has multiple personalities is actually brought to military centers to help operate places. Because they found out that schizophrenics, this is a little known secret, schizophrenics are actually very high functioning and very good at doing multiple things at once, as long as they're not overly so. So those ones who are overly so do get sent to criminally insane work camps. But people like John, perfect. And that was my rendition of Everyone is John. Thanks to the players.
All right, and let's reset. Who wants to DM next?
I can do it.
Yeah, sweet.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'd rather have one of you guys do it.
1 second.
Okay.
I gotta go get something
Yeah.
to cook. And some other things.
You gotta get some.
Okay, hold on. We'll break in a second. All right, everyone needs to reveal everything that their John
Oh,
could
yeah.
do.
Oh, okay.
Starting with Ashton.
Alright. I was, of course, Neckbeard John.
Yes.
I always have my trusty fedora, and I always smell of Cheeto Puffs and sweat.
And so, just so you know, Ashton, those should actually be skills. I should have told you that when I saw them, but they were so funny. Like, character traits are worth it.
They're really funny.
But, like, so if you had said, like, oh, I use my fedora to do something, I probably would have given you a bonus.
Like a bonus to doing it.
Yeah.
So you just gotta
I
kind
should have
of...
used my cane for something.
Yeah, exactly. So keep that in mind. So go ahead, sorry. You say your neckbeard, John. What were your goals?
Challenge 1 was John must get out of bed without crying about his loneliness.
Oh.
And he actually did that. Because he woke up in the prison and didn't complain about being lonely.
Okay.
So that's check 1 point.
Also, he woke up at the beginning of the game, but he was lonely.
He wasn't in bed.
Oh.
Challenge number 2 was John must win an Overwatch comp match.
And he lost.
And he
Because
lost.
he sucked at Mercy.
Listen, okay, I'm a Mercy main. I had to rep.
You had to say he tips his fedora and then says, "Excuse me, milady," in voice chat, and then uses Mercy's ult and reses the whole team to win the game.
Anyways, keep going. Don't let Josh distract you.
For challenge 3, it was John must go out and pick up a girl without mentioning what a nice guy he is.
And he almost did it. He was very close.
But he mentioned what a nice guy
Well,
he
no,
was.
he said he kind of fucked it up because he said, "I'm sorry, my face punched your nipples," which is a really weird sentence, and creeped the girl out, which actually gave Leonard a point.
Oh, creepy.
Dude,
all right.
Yo, dudes.
So that kind of segues nicely to Leonard.
So go ahead and
we'll go to Leonard.
Go ahead and do Leonard.
Hi, I was Old Man John. I have a cane, and I love raisins.
Okay.
Sick.
So what are your goals?
My 1 was to creep people out. 2 was to steal a pack of raisins from a school.
From a school.
Yeah.
Wow, that is specific.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 3?
Buy every raisins pack in the nearest store.
Oh God.
And I didn't realize how expensive that would have been.
Yeah, you gotta.
It was
that was
close.
a good goal though.
That was a good goal.
Because you
That
could
was
have done
good.
something to make a lot of money and then
Like
done
bug
that.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I was John the Drunk. My skills were I can smell alcohol up to 40 feet away, and my drunkenness increases my fighting ability.
Fun.
My goals were to take a shot. Goal 2 was to knock someone out, and goal 3 was to crash a helicopter. I got real damn close to the helicopter.
Yeah. And so, in terms of points, Leonard and Josh tied. Ashton lost with 1 point. But everyone completed at least one thing. I was kind of stringent with how many points I was giving out.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, that's why I like Everyone is John so much, though. I'm going to sit here and talk a little bit about the game. I like it a lot because I think it's a very good way to have a free-form RPG experience, where it's not... This is kind of what I strive for when I play D&D as well.
I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be
So
back.
we'll go on break in just a sec.
That's fine. You guys
can go on break. I'm
How much you
gonna
want
talk
to
for a little
shot.
bit. Can you bring me back a Coke too?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You should just send that to you. And
Oh, yeah.
switch it over to GM turn.
Sure.
And so, yeah, I kind of have a very, like, loose definition of what improvised pen and paper role-playing game should be. Okay, Google. Jeez. Where I think that most games should... Like, mechanics are important to maintain, like, equality and player, like, aptness. But in my opinion, games should be kind of... like freeform and storytelling, and like if it's better for the story, I think it's a better thing to do, because you can make really, really fun experiences in a mechanically dense world that's just harder to kind of wade through the mechanics, I guess, in my opinion. I've never been much of a rules kind of guy, so I don't know. Yeah. That was kind of it. We're gonna, once these guys come back, we're gonna go on a short break. We'll set up the next one, and then we'll get it going. So that's kind of my ideas. If you have other ideas on D&D, you should feel free to join our Discord, and you can talk about it there. Or you can talk to me about it now. I'll be on chat. So I'm going to throw us on break. We'll be back in about 8 minutes, okay? Thanks.
All right. So, Ashton has dropped out. So we are now working with, it's me. I'm going to DM. Josh. And then we have, over here, Norman and Leonard. Cool. All right. So, for now, we are going to be looking at... That was some nice handwriting. Whoa.
Can you read my handwriting?
No, because this is not your character.
No.
All right.
That's your handwriting.
Right. Nice. Cool.
I know, it's no longer Charles Dickens in here. It's all
Okay.
sad.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Are you into it?
Yeah, why not?
Do you have an idea for a setting that would kind of fuck me yet, or no?
No, I haven't thought of anything. Okay, so this is an interesting character. So we will go ahead and give that back to Norman.
Interesting. The iPhone camera is skipping frames. I don't know why. It's doing it every once in a while.
That doesn't look like it is for me. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. God, this is a squeaky ass chair for a DM's chair.
Hey, shut up. Don't squeak it. Yeah, let's switch chairs.
I just won't squeak it.
Oh, is it only when we switch cameras? Okay. I could imagine that why. That'd be kind of rough. We would need to drop our bitrate or something. No. No, it's not that.
No.
Is my computer plugged in?
Because if it's happening on OBS, then that's different.
That's an OBS thing, huh?
Yep. Let me see your thing again.
Yep, absolutely.
Alright.
Yo, what's up? It's good to see you back. So that's Ashton. Ashton was not feeling well, so they dropped out.
But they can be in chat.
Yep. Do you got your character, Leonard?
Can't think of anything.
Oh, just be chill. Just baseball, John, or like D&D, John, or photography, John, or I don't know, man. John. He just really wants to be like John Tron.
Or he can just, like other people named John, try to involve himself with other people named John. I don't know, man.
Dog.
Yep. How are you not modded in this channel?
I talked about modding Ashton, but
Ashton's on stream frequently.
I know.
You need to be a mod.
I know. Same thing with Leonard. What was that guy's password? Bossman69?
Yeah,
was so funny.
BO5.
BO55, man.
No, it wasn't even 5.5. It was just BO5.
Oh, yeah.
M4N69.
So stupid.
Alright, you should be a mod now. It helps distinguish the people that are actually on stream.
As well, yeah.
So,
Wink wonk. Yikes.
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 You good?
He's taking a sweet time. Leave him alone.
Okay. Well, I am going to...
How's our new system, though? I wonder how it sounds.
Yeah, we'll have to watch the VOD.
Yeah, and see how it sounds. Hopefully the gun mic isn't too rough. We'll see. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
What was that?
That was a burp.
Jesus.
That was a demon.
I was letting loose the demons for my soul. I am Demon John. I want to summon Israfel.
Azrael.
Azrael. You can see my arms twice. It's because they're so big, you can see them twice.
So I'm roughly the size of a barge.
Manly man burp.
No.
Yeah, but no one needs to hear that burp. Might have been a manly man burp, but really?
Walks like Gaston. No one talks like Gaston.
We should zip tie that to that.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah.
And like here.
Yeah.
Just so that it's...
Sorry.
Are you all done?
Yeah, I need a 3.
That just needs to be like a very complicated thing.
Yeah.
Like a very hard to do thing.
And are we gonna play with 5 or 10?
5.
Okay.
No, we'll just play with 10. There's only 2 people.
Oh yeah, it'll go a lot faster.
5 though.
Leonard's like, I want to be done streaming. No. No one watched Beauty and the Beast recently, but...
No, but yes, that is from Beauty and the Beast. Good job. 5 points to Gryffindor. Also from Beauty and the Beast. So I'm trying to think of a world. Okay.
Come up
This
with
is
it.
gonna help.
Come up with it, yeah.
Yeah.
You say over there with that Coke spit, Leonard. Yikes. We just had a bit of a spit take here. I'm glad none of it,
Sorry.
I'm glad Leonard didn't aspirate any Coke. I'm also glad that none of it landed on the chapel.
Jay, why? Making me laugh.
Okay. I'm down with it.
I think this is a good solution, though. In terms of audio, if we have someone like doing long conversations, it's just a ton of work to swap between them.
Are you saying that your second one is your first one? The second one listed is your first one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's confusing.
Yeah, you numbered them. But I was just making sure. But that was all good. All kosher. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. All right.
God, what the fuck? The road? Swivel mount? $100.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pricey. Ooh, Little Dragon is playing at Ace Hotel and Swim Club on April 21st.
Come up with a different second skill. Something more beneficial.
What do you mean?
Something
What
that's
you
more
just
useful.
wrote is not useful. It doesn't mean anything.
I have a question for our viewers. If we started IRL streaming, would you watch us?
What is there to
It
IRL
depends
stream?
on the IRL content, I'm sure, but if we got really fucking drunk and went, like, bar hopping or, I don't know, doing crazy shit.
Not like illegal crazy shit, just like stupid shit, like walking up to people and telling them stupid shit while we're drunk and they're drunk.
Yeah. And just being
Sure.
around drunk people.
It's a good response, sure.
Also,
Yes.
maybe just like us barbecuing or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. And just kind of hanging out with chat.
So like, me and Josh spend a lot of time with each other. You know that like trope that when you're best friends, you just spend time with that person all the time, like Bert and Ernie, and like
Yeah.
Friends, where it's just like, oh yeah, I just sleep on his couch all the time or whatever, or like, oh yeah, they sleep in the same bed because they're friends and they're always together.
No homo.
Like
Yep.
Bert and Ernie or Big Bird and... Anyways.
Yeah, that's like
No, but yeah, that's
pretty
us.
much me and Josh.
So, if we can just stream all of that shit... I wonder how, like, going to the DMV and streaming
I don't
while
think
you're there...
we can photograph in the DMV.
But what if it's just yourself? Like, you just only face cam.
I don't know, dog.
I mean, people are definitely going to get pissed.
Yeah,
And then not only that, but it's like kind of, it's government facility.
I'm not into that.
That also is a little scary. But,
What arm thing, dude? Turn into Ice Poseidon.
Good.
Did you get a good, better second skill?
No. I'm thinking.
It doesn't need to be that hard, Leonard. You can just write good at
think
fighting.
about what your stuff is.
Yeah, what are your goals and how can your skills help you achieve your goals?
Sure.
Here, let me see that. I'm going to give you a suggestion.
It's just a front and Elmo in the background.
In the back.
In the back.
You like it? Okay.
Alright, sick.
We're gonna go with that.
Okay.
Alright. Take it away.
So you guys are in a very normal setting. It's today, March 3rd. April 3rd. March 3rd. We'll go March 3rd. It's 30 days ago. 31 days ago, probably. Yeah. And you guys are in a pretty rural town, just a mile outside the city, though. Like, it's rural because it's a small town, and by that I mean John. John is here. He wakes up. he's in a small town, a mile away from a city. And the city is not very busy, but you don't have to go to the city for most like amenities. You know, you have pretty much everything that you need in this town. You know, so it's a fully functioning town by itself. However, there's a city just a mile away with a lot more excitement. So, John wakes up and he's resting on a bale of hay. He's in a barn and he just dunked his hand in cow shit. And he's a little unhappy, kind of confused, and he doesn't know where he's at other than in the barn. There's a bid for control.
All right.
Reveal?
Uno. Dos. Ooh, so
Leonard wins the bid for control. All right. So, Leonard,
Yeah.
why don't you introduce yourself to John?
Hey, John.
John replies, yeah? Ow. Oh, God. Oh, what happened?
I am the inner cat. That is you.
Oh, what? The inner cat? What do you mean?
I am exactly what I just said.
You're the inner cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you in my head?
I don't know. Because I'm here.
Dog. I mean, cat.
I'm a cat. Cats don't give two fucks. Go knock some shit off some counters.
God, I've got a killer headache right now. And I think my hand's covered in shit. Can I just, like, wait a second and go wash my hand? Okay.
No.
I don't see any counters in this barn.
Go find some counters.
Alright, where should I go?
I don't know, city. Just somewhere in this rural town. To the nearest house. I don't care. Break into their house. Knock over the shit.
John gets up and wanders and smears shit all over the barn door as he pushes it open. It's a very shitty barn door.
Good. I'm glad.
And when he opens up the barn door, he sees a house in front of him.
Ow.
As well as a stable.
Alright.
Where there seems to be horses.
Horses?
Go into the house.
Whores.
Whores. So there are whores in the
Several whores.
What's this?
Horses.
Whore war. And to the whore war we go.
Alright. Counters, you said?
Yes.
I guess there's probably counters in the house.
Shelves, counters, doesn't matter. Just knock shit over.
Sounds good. So, John stumbles over to the house. And when he gets there, he opens the door, smearing more shit all over the door. This is some caked on shit on John's hand right now. Okay. And he's leaving a fucking trail everywhere he's going. Anyways, he pushes open the front door. And there's seems to be a man and a woman sitting at a table inside the house, and they're having breakfast. So you assume it must be early in the morning. They say, "What the hell?" John fumbles. Yeah. Yeah.
Knock over all of their shit.
What the hell?
Off the shelves.
Oh my god. Okay.
And counters.
Alright, John attempts to make a move, and he's a little panicked, so he tries to move kind of quickly. Go ahead and roll.
4.
All right, so John fumbles and he trips over himself, but it was only because of the giant tail growing out of his pants.
What the fuck is this furry shit?
So he steps on his tail and then he fumbles forward and he smashes all the shit off the counter in front of him. It was a china cabinet, and he brings the whole thing down. And he just realized, oh my god, I have a fucking tail. So he's laying there on the floor, and the guy looks at him, and he's confused. Like, what the hell? You just knocked over all my wife's fine china. What the hell do I do here?
Smack him.
With which hand?
With your dried ass tail.
Alright.
Tail swipe.
Alright. From the floor, John uses his giant cat tail to try to whip the man in the face. Roll.
3.
Very close. You barely nick his nose and make him very pissed. There's a bid for control. There is a bid for control. Yep. Reveal.
2.
Norman wins the bid. The man is very pissed. He looks at John and he yells at him, "Get the hell out of my house right now or I'm calling the police."
Hey, whoa, buddy. And I flash him a winning smile. Got these beautiful pearly whites, these big canines. You know, I'm a gorgeous smile. I say, hey, I'm super sorry. I just woke up and I really need to wash this shit off my hand. Do you have a bathroom I can use?
John says that.
Oh, okay. I just say that?
Yeah,
Sure.
John says that. The man says, "No, I want you out of my house right now."
All right. John, I'm Toothy John. So, I guess we gotta
Toothy
go.
John?
My name's Toothy.
I thought you were a cat.
Nah, dog. I mean, cat. I'm a tooth.
Why do I have a tail?
I don't know about that fucking tail, but you got some beautiful teeth, and we're gonna use them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
let's get out of here, because this guy's about to fuck our shit up.
Alright, yeah, I'm getting up. Oh, I just smeared shit all over his floor.
Yep, just leave, bud. Just leave.
I'm trying to
Is-
wipe.
Nope, just go.
Okay, John kind of wipes it off on his wife's blouse on the way out. But
Okay, is there like a hose outside?
yeah, there's a few hoses.
Can we just rinse my hand off really quick? Like, get less
Yeah.
shitty?
Okay.
We need to cut this plot point out.
Yeah, John wipes all the shit off of his hands.
Thank God.
And then proceeds to rinse it until it's squeaky clean like his teeth.
Sick, dog. Alright, so... Is there shit all over his teeth feeling them?
Yeah, there's a little bit of shit on his teeth now.
Oh, God, John, why'd you do
But
that?
because his teeth are so resilient, it expels the shit immediately.
John, we need to clean our teeth again.
Okay.
So we need to go find some toothpaste. Because we have a toothbrush with us. We just need toothpaste now. So
Yeah.
there's this house. Do you know
Oh
where
my god, I have a toothbrush.
Do you know where the other nearest house is?
Yeah, it looks like there's one on the other side of that cornfield.
Sick. We're going to the other side of the cornfield, dog.
Okay.
Cat. John.
John, using his newfound tail, proceeds to jaunt across the cornfield. He's pretty excited about having a tail. This has been a fantasy of his for a long time.
Ooh, yikes.
He also has had fucked up teeth his entire life, and now he feels a little bit more confident about himself. So as he approaches the next house, he kind of fumbles up the stairs a little bit and makes a loud noise. But there doesn't seem to be anyone home.
Alright, John. We need to find the bathroom. Do you know where bathrooms are in the house usually?
Yeah, I think I can just open doors.
All right, sick. Let's go inside the house, and we're gonna look around for a room with a sink and a toilet.
Sounds. Yeah, I know what a bathroom is.
Oh, my bad, John. Anyways, we're gonna go find a bathroom. Okay.
All right.
They have to have a medicine cabinet with toothpaste, and we're gonna brush our teeth.
Keep toothpaste in your medicine cabinet?
Dog, yeah. Where do you keep your cat? Yeah. Where do you keep your toothpaste?
On the fucking counter. Or actually in the shower. I don't waste time and shit.
Anyways, let's go find some toothpaste. This is
All right.
really important.
John walks into the house, and as he's walking around, he opens up a door. There seems to be a linens closet. He thinks he's kind of close to a bathroom. When suddenly he hears a growl behind him. He turns around, and there's a dog, a bloodhound,
John,
with a red collar on.
John, you need to bite the dog. You need to bite the dog in the ear.
Oh, okay.
Use those sharp-ass cat teeth and bite that fucking dog.
John musters up all the courage he possibly can with his newfound teeth and tail and springs towards the dog, attempting to bite his ear. Roll.
That's a 4.
John, very clumsily, lunges forward and opens his mouth as wide as he possibly can, landing his top teeth into the neck of the dog.
Oh!
And there's blood everywhere.
That's not what I told you to bite, John!
I'm
My god!
I'm sorry.
What the hell?
Oh my god, I think I ripped off the left side of his face.
John!
He's passed out on the
Please!
floor.
You need to bury the dog. Okay, we need the toothpaste and we need to go bury the dog.
Okay. Oh god,
Go find the bathroom.
There's dog blood in my mouth.
Oh, wait, there's linens. Yeah, we need to
shit.
brush that shit out. We can't
Okay.
have any blood in our mouth.
Oh,
Just gonna stain our
Jesus.
teeth red. God damn it, John.
Alright. So, John gets up off the ground. There's a massacre all over the carpet here. He's kind of crawling over into the bathroom, and he sees a toothbrush on the counter.
He doesn't need toothpaste.
and
He has a toothbrush. What the fuck?
Well,
I'm not
now-
gonna brush my teeth with anyone else's toothbrush.
He kind of likes the other toothbrush.
What is it, like an electric toothbrush?
No, it's just his favorite color is green.
Alright, John, that's fine. Just make sure you rinse it really well.
Yeah, it's kind of someone else's toothbrush.
But if you like it a lot, you might as well just keep it.
I
You can
like
just
it.
pocket it. How about we use ours until we get a good chance to disinfect this one?
Yeah, this blood tastes disgusting.
Alright, let's brush our teeth.
All right. So
Brushy.
John pops the cap off of the Sensodyne toothpaste.
Oh, I love
This
Sensodyne.
stream.
This stream's sponsored by
and
Sensodyne.
he pops the cap off of the Sensodyne toothpaste and smears way too much onto the toothbrush and shoves it straight into his mouth and goes to town. As he's finishing up, spitting blood into the sink, one of his teeth is a little loose now, actually. It's really sad. There's a dead dog outside. This is a fucking nightmare.
This is a nightmare. Jesus.
Um,
Oh my goodness. What would Traff do?
what would Traff do? That's the real question. So, as John finishes up, spits everything out of his mouth, kind of disgusted. Sensodyne and dog blood, not great, not great. But
Mike comes out pink. Yikes.
as he's leaving, he hears footsteps around the corner near the front door where he entered.
John, those footsteps, I need you to go to them.
But that's probably the owner of the house.
Yeah, I know. I need you to go there.
But he's. This is a rural town.
John, I need you to meet this guy. It's really important that you apologize about the dog.
Oh, okay. All right. John walks around the corner and sees a tall, burly man.
Oh shit, this guy's scary. Bite his ear off. Fucking Mike Tyson that shit and get his ear. We need it.
You, roll.
Yeah! That's a 6!
John, using the courage that he mustered before to bite the dog, has now mastered the art of mustering courage to bite people's ears. He runs straight up to the man, embraces him with all of his might, and rips his ear off.
No!
There's blood all over this guy's ear. Area where his ear used to be. There's a lot of ear in John's mouth. Oh, this is disgusting.
Go ahead and spit that out, and it's time to go. John, we need to get to the ocean.
Okay. The ocean?
Yeah, dog, we gotta go to the sea.
Oh, shit. What the hell?
We have to go to the ocean.
Okay.
What the
All right.
fuck is this?
Do you have a phone?
No. No, I can't afford
Does
that.
this guy have a phone?
He searches the pockets of the burly man with no left ear. He finds no phone, but he does find a sidearm.
Oh my god. John, you can't have that. Leave it.
Okay.
Does he have car keys, maybe?
Yeah, he's got car keys right here.
Alright, dog, we gotta drive to the ocean.
Okay.
Road trip right now, let's go.
Okay. John, very, very frightened about this new voice in his head, making him bite people's ears off and dogs' faces. He goes and jumps off the patio, and he's looking around, and he sees an old pickup truck around the other side of the house, parked in the garage. And heeding the advice of the new voice in his head, he jumps in and turns on the ignition and starts the car.
Yeah, don't listen to me, Jesus. Okay, and alright, do you know where the ocean is, John?
I have no idea. I'm pretty
Which
sure.
way is the sun setting?
It's early in the morning, I think.
Which way is the sun rising from?
It's the east.
The east? Alright, time to drive the opposite direction. We're going west, my son.
Okay. John throws the pickup truck into reverse and slams down on the gas pedal way too hard and rips the fuck out of there. Roll.
That's a 6.
He expertly drifts the car around and gets straight. He realizes where he's at now. He's in the small rural town, a mile away from the city where he lives.
Oh, he lives in the city? Alright, yeah, if you know you live in the city, go fucking there. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, don't drive.
I got this. John hops on the highway, and he's rolling along when all of a sudden, sirens behind him.
John, this isn't good.
Yeah, what? Oh, shit. I don't have a license. What am I gonna do?
How do you know how to drive? You don't have a license?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I saw it on TV.
Dog, that's pretty lit. Alright. John, I need you to crash the car.
What the fuck?
I need you to crash the car. Just aim for the ditch, crash the car.
And then John veers to the right, running the car off the side of the road into a ditch. Roll.
Oh god, fuck!
John expertly dives through the windshield as he's crashing the car into the ditch and lands in a nearby bush.
Alright, John, you need to hide here.
Yeah.
Wait, no, stupid. Don't hide here. What the fuck? How densely... How... Is it really bushy out here?
It's a pretty bushy area.
Alright, John. Hide and shimmy through the bushes. They're going to be looking through the wreckage for a while for your body. You need to make it to town.
Okay.
They didn't get a good look at your face. You're just going to go to town, alright? We need you to go there now.
Okay. John gets up out of the bush because, well, I mean, I guess he can stand all the way up. It's very bushy.
All right, yeah.
And he wades through the field of bushes.
Okay, John, how much money do you have on you?
Shit, I think I dropped my wallet. I don't have any. I don't have anything. I've got a toothbrush, 2 toothbrushes,
Oh, sick.
and this tail.
All right, we're gonna go into town.
Okay.
All right. How long does it take us?
It's
John versus Wilderness.
You'd say it's about maybe afternoon.
All right, John, you need to find a different set of clothes. Take the toothbrush that you like the least and trade it to a hobo for some homeless person clothes.
John, on the outskirts of the city, tries to find the nearest hobo. He runs into a man that's got a very long gray beard and no hair with liver spots on his scalp.
All right, actually, John, fuck it. We're going to go for this guy. Is he about the same size as you?
Yeah, he doesn't look homeless so much as just old and
That's fine.
frail.
So, John, flash him one of your winning smiles. I know your tooth's a little bit loose, but try and hide that fact and just, hey, man, I really need some new clothing. I have an interview. I'll trade you this toothbrush and the clothes on my back if you'll help me out here. I haven't had money, and I don't have any money, and I really need to make this interview.
With dog blood.
John smiles and says that.
He's probably pretty terrified about the...
That's a 5.
Fuck! Really?
As
Come
the
on.
weighted dice land on the table, the old man says, "Oh, I understand you homeless types. I try to do everything I can to help you guys out. Here, go ahead and take my coat." He hands John his coat.
All right, John. That's a good going. Wear that coat. I need you to say, I'm super hungry and I'm not going to be able to focus. Is there any way you can spare some change for me, sir, as well?
The man replies, "Sorry, I can't give you money, but if you want me to, I could buy you food."
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so he takes John to the nearest McWendell's.
Does McWendell's have shark soup?
Sure.
Will you get me a shark fin soup? It reminds me of home so much.
Shark fin soup is extremely bad for the population of sharks off the coast of Japan.
All right. Well, anything you can.
But
spare,
luckily, we live here in Canada, so yeah, sure, we can.
That's not the way that works. Oh my god! Please.
So you walk into the nearest McWendell's, and he orders you shark fin soup.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir. You've helped my day out a lot.
No problem. And the guy leaves.
All right, cool. And we need to go, and we need to go to the nearest tourism facility.
Tourism facility. Okay.
Like travel agent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And so I know that we look like a cat.
Yeah, this tail's a little hard to conceal, but
So-
you managed to pull it off.
All right, yeah, just, I need you to wrap it around your waist and tuck it in the front of your pants, okay, bud?
Okay. Yeah, it can do that, although it's a very large
Yeah, that's
tail.
okay, that's okay.
So
That's okay. So you're going to walk into the nearest travel agency, walk up to the most attractive woman there,
Yeah.
and you're going to say, I need a plane ticket to any ocean, and you're coming with me. And flash her one of your winning smiles and say, I've got this McWendell's shark fin soup that I'll share with you any day of the week, love.
What the fuck?
John walks into the nearest customs office and
Customs office?
says that.
Customs office?
The customs
Jesus
office.
Christ.
The lady looks a little confused and says, "Sir, I'm gonna need you to leave."
But honey, you can't say no to these pearly whites in this.
Roll. Dude.
That's a 6.
Oh my god, can we please switch that dice?
Yeah, dog, I'll roll a
shit.
different dice.
Oh, Lux rolled out on that one. Wow, that's 6.
I just rolled 2 6s in a row, Josh.
Why? What?
All right.
You fucking hacker. Fucking character
John.
trait always fucking roll 6s.
Flashes his eyes and seduces the customs officer. She is swept off of her feet as she notices John's smile and kind of quirky loose tooth and that weird thing tucked around his leg that is probably not his penis, but but it's large nonetheless.
What the fuck? What have I done?
The customs officer says, "Look, I'm off at 6. Come by and pick me up. I've got tickets for a plane at 9 at the airport. We'll take a cab over, and we'll go on the hunt."
Alright. Alright. I'll be back at 6. And I leave.
Okay.
Alright, John. I'm gonna go for a little while now.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your own devices. I need you to lay low until 6, okay, bud?
All right. Sounds good.
Alright, so
Yeah.
just here's an alleyway. Sit in it for a little while and we'll be fine, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
All right. After 10 minutes passes, a bid for control. And reveal. Damn, that was savage.
that one token bid. All right.
God, that was sick, and you fucking know it.
That was several successes in a row. All right. So, John is curled up in an alleyway. It's kind of cold because this is Canada, apparently. And in Canada,
John.
After 10 minutes passes, he notices the voice in his head fade away. So he gets up and, trying to come to his senses, he strolls out of the alleyway, straight into the street where he almost gets hit by a car. He jumps out of the way just in time. The guy honks and lays on his horn, gets out of the car and says, "What the hell are you doing, buddy?"
Take it away, Lenny.
I'm sorry. John, what you need to say, dude, is, hey, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
John says that.
Okay.
The man replies, "It's fine, but you gotta watch out up here, eh?"
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Might.
A boot.
Sorry
so,
about that.
So he,
That's a mate.
Mate.
Canadians don't mate.
yeah, there's no mate. There's not. That doesn't happen in Canada. So he says, "Look, man, you look a little rough. Why don't you let me take you home and I'll get you all washed up in a new set of clothes?"
Sure.
Okay.
Damn. So,
John gets in the car with the man, and they go just a couple blocks down to this guy's apartment. And they walk up, and he leads them in, and he does exactly that. He gives them a shower, kind of, but says, well, he walks in and he says, "Here's a new set of clothes. Go ahead and take a shower. Do whatever you need to do so that you don't look so rough, eh?"
John, say
Yeah.
thank.
Thank. The man looks a little puzzled, a little worried about his decision to let John into his home. But nonetheless, he leaves you alone in the bathroom.
Alright, I want to do that and take a shower.
Okay, so John hops in the shower, very quick shower, just kind of gets in there and gets out. And, yeah. You're out of the shower.
Alright, I'm gonna say, now, John, gotta get out of here, and we need to find as many cats as possible.
Okay.
The dogs have reigned as the supreme animal for too long.
All right. Sure.
We gotta fuck them all up.
Okay. Yeah. I get that. Okay.
Okay.
John wanders out of the bathroom without his clothes on. And he sees the man in the living.
John, put on your clothes.
He was just turning the corner. He saw the man. He's like, "Oh, yeah, right, clothes." So he goes back in and he puts his clothes on, and he can't really conceal this giant tail that's sticking out of his ass.
Out of his
Fuck it.
ass?
It doesn't matter. You're a cat.
Yikes, dude.
He can't tell at this point what's going on down there.
He has no sense of what is normal.
And as he's trying to struggle to get his pants on, he knocks something off the counter. It was a jar of toothpaste. A jar of toothpaste.
A jar of toothpaste.
Yes. And it crashes onto the floor, leaving a shit ton of toothpaste sitting in the floor.
Are we gonna smear toothpaste now everywhere? Fuck.
Yeah, okay. So I've got my clothes on now, so where am I going?
You're gonna go to the nearest house, and you're gonna ask, do you have any cats?
I'm in a house.
Do they have any cats?
I can't tell.
Ask.
Okay. John walks outside of the bathroom, turns the corner, and sees the man. He's made John a nice plate of poutine, and
Jesus.
And although John feels pretty full from his shark fin soup right now, he's he's willing to indulge because poutine is delicious.
I wish I could eat poutine.
So he sits down and he kind of asks the man, "So, do you have any cats?" The man replies, "No, I hate cats."
Fuck him up. John.
I noticed that you have that tail. I'm highly allergic. Is this gonna be a problem?
Kill him.
Oh my god!
John.
Brutal!
John.
I thought I was gonna be the most brutal.
John, you gotta do it. For the sake.
Okay. John, with his giant cat tail, swings and tail whips the man straight across the face. As he's on the ground, he looks behind him, and his eyes begin to turn into giant, just pupils. That's just nothing but a black eye, and his skin begins to creak and groan. And as he's on the floor, his legs sprout out, and his arms grow out, and he turns into a dog man.
Oh shit.
So now, he gets up on all fours, and he says, "I knew this day would come, eventually." And the dog man leaps to strike at you. Roll.
What the fuck? Yes! That's a 6!
John, with his expert athletic skill, rolls out of the way and counterattacks the dog man, with his giant cat tail. He kills the man eventually, as there's a long drawn out battle and
dude, we're killing
anime fighting
lots of
sequence.
dogs. This is crazy.
And
I'm not super into it.
And the dog man is slain. There's more blood all over the ground.
Does that count?
Yes.
Top 10 anime betrayals, definitely.
Holy fucking shit, John says.
We must find more cats. Actually, knock this shit over. By the way, knock all this shit off the counters.
John proceeds to knock all of the shit off the counters. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so there's dog people in Canada. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Go find cats.
All right. John walks down the I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're
stairway.
drenched in blood.
Yeah, he's. It was a rough fight.
Fuck it.
But he,
Fuck it.
does the old anime pats and gets his shit all up into shape. He doesn't look so bad. He walks down to the bottom of the stairwell outside of the apartment, and there's a nearby alley where he can hear cats kind of meandering.
All right, we're gonna go over to those cats, and we're gonna say to the cats, cat brethren, dogs have reigned as the supreme animal for too long. Join me in the fight against the shitty ass dogs.
John says that. Roll.
That's a 4.
John, however awkward he might be, because of his toothiness and his large cat tail and his ability to actually communicate with cats, he is he gets the cats on his side. He's recruited a cat militia, and it's a small little militia, but he now has 20 cats following him.
Harmon Quest! Sorry, you 20 cats following you. What do you do?
20 cats following John.
We're gonna go and find cats, and we're gonna go and we're gonna find dogs, and we're gonna fuck them up.
Okay.
Just tell the army,
Yeah.
tell the militia, spread out and fuck up as many dogs as you can.
Okay, they all spread out in several different directions, running into different alleyways, and they're spreading the cause. They're fighting for the good fight. You're in the alleyway. There's no more cats.
What time is it?
It is roughly 5:30 p.m.
No. We're gonna go around and fuck up some dogs.
All right.
No!
John, with his cat-like reflexes, springs out of the alleyway and into the street, almost getting hit by another car. Another man pops out and asks, Would you like to come back to my apartment for a nice shower and some new clothes and some poutine? But he ignores this call as he's seen this before. He jumps into the alley across the street where there are 3 dogs.
Fuck them all up.
He runs and jumps onto the wall trying to body slam them from above. Roll.
That's a 1!
He falls flat on his face, not his fluffy cat tail, and there is a bid for control.
Shit.
Reveal.
5.
Fuck! Roll. Top 10 anime betrayals.
Dude, rolled that 6 again.
God!
I rolled another 1. So I win
Give me my dice.
with another 6. Yeesh. Alright.
You rolled it back to me and it was 1.
The dogs are all over you. They proceed to bite into you and fuck you up and then leave you alone.
Okay.
You are now bleeding on the street.
Well, I go back into that guy's... John.
Yes.
Toothy John. This is Tooth again.
Hello.
Really important.
Ow.
I need you to go into that guy's house. Oh, stupid. This is really important. I need you to go into that guy's house and take a really quick shower and then make it back to that travel agency.
Okay. Alright. I think I got this.
Alright.
He jumps out of the alleyway.
Watch out for cars!
Oh, okay. Yep, oh, there it is. Got it. The only car on the street for miles. Almost hit me. But I got it this time. Third time's the charm.
Alright, now go upstairs.
He crosses the street safely, goes up the stairwell into the guy's apartment. It reeks of shit and blood and dog.
Yeah, I need you to shower.
Yeah, so just kind of tiptoe past this guy.
Yeah, it's fine. Just ignore him.
Okay, gets in there.
I don't know what the fuck's up with this, but...
There's some toothpaste on the floor.
Oh, dude, you need minty fresh breath. You're going to want to brush your teeth a little bit in the shower. Save some time. Can't be more than 5 minutes, though.
But the only toothpaste is all over the floor.
What's wrong with floor toothpaste?
Okay.
Just do it.
Alright. John tries to scoop up as much toothpaste as he possibly can and into his hand.
No, you don't need that much. Just a P-shaped drop.
He jumps into the shower.
John,
and
please.
Smothers the shit out of the brush.
John,
with all
you don't need that much toothpaste.
And then he shoves it in his mouth and he can't breathe. But it's okay because his teeth are clean.
Yep, alright. Alright. Now, I know you're naked right now. Go find some clothing.
Okay.
And put on some fresh clothes.
Alright.
Okay?
He washes a little bit too. He uses some toothpaste to wash his body.
Oh my god, minty fresh, dog.
Minty fresh.
With his minty freshness and his newfound other set of clothes.
Alright, now you need to rush back to the travel agency, okay?
He runs the fuck down the stairwell and goes towards where the travel agency
Or the customs office,
The
I guess it
customs
was, yeah.
office.
You need to find that woman.
The woman.
She's your ticket out of here. You've always wanted to leave this town.
It's ridiculous.
Hey, we're playing some Everyone is John. If you haven't played this game, it's the best.
Small recap. John just woke up in a barn. He fucking tried to brush his teeth, killed a dog, killed a man.
Killed a man dog.
Killed a man dog, drove, crashed.
On purpose.
Dive rolled out of a car, seduced a customs officer, got a homeless, or an old elderly man to think that he was homeless, hid a giant cat tail in his pants.
Yeah.
Not a giant...
Yeah, exactly.
like
all par
a
for course.
cat
So,
militia.
yeah. It is all par for...
All
Oh, yeah. And, so yeah, John, I need you to go to the customs office. We have to make it to the ocean.
Okay.
This woman is our ticket out of here.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Sorry, cat thoughts. Cat thoughts keep coming up, but
Don't
no.
worry about the cat thoughts.
We're good.
Wash
Yeah.
them out. Only thing about teeth thoughts.
Alright. So, he's running along the street, and there's no cars on the road for some reason.
Thank God.
And he goes and crosses the street and goes into the customs office. But there's no one there, and the doors are locked.
There's no woman? What time is it?
He looks around. It's kind of dark. It's 6 p.m. on the dot.
John. It's kind of dark in here?
I'm outside.
What are you...
Can't get in.
Look around. Is the woman here?
No.
Alright, John. Are there any cars on the road?
No, there's a distinct lack of people.
John, I need you to yowl like a cat. I know I told you to wash them out, but yowl like a cat.
He yowls. As he's yowling, cats roam from the streets, surrounding John.
Oh my god.
They all sit in a perfectly uniform manner.
Oh my god. Did you conquer the town?
We have done your bidding, my lord. The town is yours.
Alright, we need to continue this train of cat kingdomship all the way to the ocean. We're gonna cut, burn, and slash from here on out. We gotta make it to the ocean. That's where they keep all the best tuna and shark fin soup.
Tuna! I love tuna. Tuna. Tuna's great. Yeah. Tuna.
Alright, shush.
The discourse quiets.
We need to go... Do you know how far east or west I am? Which way's closer? To the ocean.
You smell the air. East.
We need to go east to the ocean.
Uh,
And we march onwards to the nearest town, leaving a wake of destruction. Jesus.
As John leads his army of feral cats along the streets of this town,
What the fuck?
he marches across the cornfields on the highway. He sees that there is, in fact, a regime of his cats that have taken prisoners of the humans in the cities miles back.
We need to take their ears.
Okay. Okay. Hey guys, I need human ears. Can we get some human ears? They look quite confused. Ears?
They're delicious.
Why?
Good trail rations.
Oh. Sustenance.
Yikes. Oh, God.
They go back and mutilate the humans and bring you back ears.
Okay. All right. So let's just keep going, man. We got to get to the ocean.
What the fuck is going on?
They march along. You can hear the screamings of a very familiar voice in the back. A woman that says her ear, ow, her ear. It kind of sounds like the woman from the customs office.
I don't actually care about this woman. I go to this woman.
She screams out, John, please, save me.
I whisper sensually into her ear, there's no saving you. And I bite it off like Mike Tyson.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Her other ear. Roll.
Oh, that's a fun. Why? Come on.
You successfully bite off her other ear.
Oh, my God. And I leave her.
She's earless and dead.
God. This is very brutal. Oh, my God.
It's a very, very weird session of Everybody's John.
Let's go back to the front, I guess, and we continue marching to the ocean.
As you continue to march, you come along another city. There's normal amounts of people, traffic.
Alright, my cat minions. I don't know how I became your character suddenly, too. My cat minions, I need you to go and conquer this town, and we need to continue west. If some of you are large enough to learn how to drive, we need to take this cat militia onto wheels to the ocean. The faster we can get there, the better.
What in the shit?
We're kind of tired. Kind of tired at this point. This is taking a long time.
Eat some human ears. That's good for you.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Fucking cats. Alright, John.
They all turn and leave.
John,
Yeah.
we're armyless now.
Yeah, I don't have an army. Shit.
We need to go to the nearest travel agency. And we're gonna seduce another woman. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. John walks into the city. And
Oh, wait, shit! I should have just gotten money and then come to the city. God damn it! There's a whole dead town! Fuck, okay.
He walks into the city, blood all over his mouth. And he's stopped by an officer. He says, look, buddy, you gotta get that shit cleaned up.
Do you have some toothpaste? I have a toothbrush. I could clean it up right now.
I'm not gonna provide that for you. If you need to go to the local supermarket, it's down a block.
I don't have any money, though, sir. Do you have some money you could lend me?
No, we don't panhandle.
I smile at him.
Roll.
That's a 5.
Says, all right. Just, I'm feeling like a generous little feller today. Refers to himself as a little feller.
So stupid.
He hands you $20.
Holy shit!
Canadian.
Dude, 20 Canadian dollars, that's like 30 American dollars.
That's like 13 American dollars.
That what you said. God.
So you walk down to the convenience store, and there you see the toothpaste aisle.
Made specifically of
Oh
toothpaste.
my god, I need to go and John, this is like heaven on earth. There's only one place better than this, and it's the ocean. But right now, we're gonna live it up, because we're probably like 100 miles from the ocean right now?
Roughly.
Fuck, that's far. So right now, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna buy a tube of toothpaste, and just brush the shit out of our teeth.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, this is really gross. I've had this gross-ass blood taste in my
Yeah,
mouth.
don't think about
I
it.
don't
We're
like
gonna
it.
get out of there soon,
I
okay?
don't like it.
It's gonna come right out.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so we go and buy the toothbrush,
Yeah.
toothpaste. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, my toothbrush is real fucked up. But I got the second one, so...
There we go. Perfect.
So,
So,
I guess
hey-
I'm using this now.
And John, you need to ask this guy if you can fucking brush your teeth in the back. Right now.
Okay, yeah. So just go up to the. He goes up to the clerk, the front of the store, says that'll be $18.
Okay. Fucking racketeering here, dude. Holy shit.
Well, you bought five tubes of toothpaste.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Is that 5 points? All right. Yeah, and go brush your teeth, John.
John pays and asks, "Do you mind if I use the back? The police officer won't let me outside with my teeth like this." Says, "Yeah, it's fine." So John goes to the back and brushes his teeth.
All right, John. I need you to take the back of this toothbrush and sharpen it into a shank.
Okay, but after I brush my
Yeah.
teeth? Okay.
Like now that you finished brushing your teeth.
All right. John brushes his teeth, and now that he has finished brushing his teeth, he uses the edge of the extremely and absurdly sharp sink counter to sharpen his toothbrush into a shiv.
All right, cool. Now go ahead and just palm it. Palm the shiv,
Yeah. Okay.
and you're gonna walk up to the guy.
Hold on. It's a little big.
He
He
it's
breaks
big.
it off. He breaks it off. Okay. Now
All right.
now it fits in his palm.
All right, now you need to walk up to the guy and mug him for everything in the cash register.
Oh shit. Okay. Sir.
No, John. Be aggressive.
He's leaning over. I don't think he can hear me. He's kind of old.
Just open up the register and take it. Maybe he's blind too.
John leans over to open up the register. Roll.
No!
John, as he's leaning over, forgot about his tail tucked into the front of his pants, and he creates too much leverage on the midsection of his body, and he topples over the counter, falling right next to the clerk. There is a bid for control. Reveal. Nope. Reveal.
Uno.
Leonard wins the bid.
Oops.
Now we have Cat John. As John lays there on the floor next to the clerk, and the clerk says, "Oh, goodness, are you okay?" John kind of shakes his head, feeling the voice in his head dissipate. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. Just leaning over a little too far, And the clerk helps him up and sends him on his way outside. He walks out and he sees the police officer, and he nods, and the police officer nods back. On good terms with the police now, John thinks to himself.
Put the shiv away.
And he forgot that he dropped the shiv. Yeah, that was a good idea. Now he's on the street. He looks around and not sure. He's never been in the city before.
How big is the city?
Hold on. Go.
How big is this city?
The city is... it's about as big as the last city you were in. There's apartments. There's stores everywhere. It's kind of busy.
John.
Yeah? Catman again. Great.
Fuck you, John.
Dude, okay. It's fine. It's kind of like my teeth being clean. I don't give a shit about this fucking...
Well, you could brush
this
your teeth if you
tail
wanted.
has
Just
gotten
don't.
me into so much trouble. I hate this thing.
You hate the tail?
I hate the tail.
John.
Yeah.
Listen to yourself. I need you to scream "Cats Assemble."
Okay. John, at the top of his lungs, screams, "Cats, assemble!" Roll.
Herman Quest!
Six.
Oh, nice.
In cat tongue, perfectly executed, John screams, "Cats, assemble!" Sounds kind of like coughing up a hairball. As he screams, it echoes throughout all of the alleyways in the city, and 3 cats come strolling up to him. They say, "Yeah? What's up, man?"
Alright. I need you to kill me.
Excuse me?
I need you to kill me.
Yeah, we kind of don't do that.
Kill me.
Roll.
Rip.
One.
The cats are not pleased with the loyalty that this cat is showing. They turn and stride off. There is a bid for control. Reveal. Tied for 1. Roll.
Damn it.
5 and 6. You're back here. You're on the street. Yeah, you don't feel like there's very many cats in this city, John. And John just looks around, unsure of what to do. He walks down the street. He's kind of wondering where those cats went. So he goes into the alleyway where one of them went into. And he finds that there's a little ruckus in the back of the alleyway.
Go look at it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Go look at it.
John goes to investigate the ruckus in the back of the alleyway. There's a fight going on between 3 dogs.
Just 3 dogs?
There's 3 dogs fighting.
I'm
One of them
thinking
looks a
some,
little
like,
bloody.
MMO, like, some enemies are fighting. I'm trying to get, like, a little hidden so I can get the XP for the kill.
You're trying to get the XP for the kill. Okay.
So I would go and I would see if I can intervene in some way.
John.
Try to, like, smack one of them.
John tries to step into the alleyway with the dogs, and using his tail, he tries to hit the injured one. Roll.
3.
He lashes out with his tail and accidentally gets it caught in one of the dog's mouths, and they all just scramble and run away. John is left again abandoned in an alleyway. There is a bid for control. Reveal.
Trace.
3. Norman wins the bid for control. John, stuck in this alley. Well, he's not stuck. I mean, he could just walk out. But he's abandoned in this alleyway. He's feeling real alone. And he walks out of the alleyway, and he sees, hey, look, another customs office. It's just right down the street.
John, it's your good friend Toothy here, bud.
Oh, Toothy. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Alright, our teeth are still pretty clean right now, huh?
Uh-huh.
Sick. We don't need to worry about that. Alright, we're gonna go to that customs office. We still gotta make it down to the ocean, dude.
Okay.
We don't have a single cent to our name. We don't
All
even have an ID. We gotta get on a bus. We won't even be able to fucking fly right now.
Uh-huh.
So we need to go in that customs office.
Okay.
And we need to convince another beautiful woman to go with us down to the ocean by train.
John strolls down the street, goes to the crosswalk, waits for the light to go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
White.
John is learning.
He's
Wait,
he's
white?
learning a little bit. White, like the walking.
Oh, the walking man? Yeah.
Yeah. And he crosses the street. He still almost gets hit by a car. The man jumps out, asking if he's okay and if he would like to come back to his apartment to shower.
No.
Okay, he's heard this one before. He's not into it. He finished walking across the street and enters the customs office where he sees no women.
All right, John.
It's time to
Find the most attractive man.
The most attractive man, okay.
You're looking for good swimmer's shoulders, nice, nice sculpted man.
There's lean, and then there's, built.
Built.
And, okay.
We're going for built, dude.
Okay, there's, kind of that chunky built, and then there's, that lean-ish built.
Leanish built. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
got it, okay.
Yep.
He walks up to desk number 16, where there is a man sitting there who's kind of built like a swimmer, kind of. But it's Canada.
Give him one of your wonderful smiles, John.
He smiles.
And just say, hey, you and I were meant to be together. We need to go to the ocean.
Roll.
That's a D6. That's a D8. Ah, that's a 6.
Ass.
Jesus.
The fucking weighted ass dice.
Nope, not weighted. Just doesn't like you, Leonard. Whoa, let's not throw my nice dice around. Anyways.
I just rolled a 5 with that. So.
What happens?
6, 2, 5.
The man looks enamored with John.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He falls deeply in love with him.
We need to go now, John. So tell him we need to leave now. It's now or never, my friend.
He gets up out of his chair, throws his tie off, and jumps into John's arms.
Oh, God.
He's fine.
Okay,
he
good.
can handle this. He jumps into John's arms, where he whispers, I have a helicopter at my penthouse on 36th. Take me.
Josh, what the fuck?
We're going. We're going to the helicopter. Let's go.
John gets...
This
He
is some biased ass shit.
sweeps this guy off of his feet and jumps all the way over to 36th Street. With one swift smack of his tail, launches
Because that's exactly the way cats work.
launches a whole 50 feet to the street directly next to him.
Ball. Fucking ball.
He goes and he says, I have a confession to make.
The man or
The
John?
man.
Okay.
Says, I don't know how to fly a helicopter. I just got this because I've always wanted a helicopter.
Our love will keep us afloat, John. You need to say that. And you need to get in the plane and fly it.
He says that. And he gets in the helicopter and attempts to take off of the roof of the penthouse.
Duh.
Roll.
No!
Yes!
John gets in and tries to take off the helicopter. As he lifts off, he forgets to lift up. And he goes back and forward and then eventually rams the helicopter's blades into the roof of the penthouse, causing it to collapse. John finds himself in a pile of rubble next to his dead lover, Joaquim.
That was his name tag.
Yeah. All he sees is a pile of blood on the floor and a red shirt
Poor Joaquin.
with a name tag that says, "Hello, my name is Joaquim."
How's that spelled? I need notes.
It's JOACIME9.
Okay, just check. Thanks.
Joaquim 9.
Except the 9's silent, right?
The 9 is silent because it's Canada. As John lays there in the pile of rubble with I guess they just left him there because it looks like there was a firefight and they put out some fires on the building. John seems to be intact for now, and there's a bid for control. And as we approach our final round of this, whatever the fuck this has been, John stands up and walks out to the sidewalk, feeling as though this day could not go any worse. It is now 2 a.m, and the moon is directly above in the sky.
John,
Yes.
you don't hate me, do you?
I can't even begin to tell you how bad this day has been. I just found true love like 3 times, and it's all gone to shit.
Joaquin! 9.
No,
We need a
buddy.
quote spot.
How about we just find a good alley and just sleep.
Sleep
Just
until the morning?
Just have a good old nap.
Yeah, I kind of feel a little restless. I kind of feel like I need to...
Well,
I really just
would
need to...
would you rather take a nap or kill some dogs or knock over some people's shit?
I just want to go have some sort of a normal time somewhere. I don't care about this. What is this cat shit? I hate this tail.
Cut it off then.
He still has the toothbrush shank.
No, he
Oh, he
left.
dropped it. He dropped it.
Yeah.
Stole it. Yeah.
Are you sure?
If it's what you want, John.
No, I feel like that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, it probably is, but
I don't want that.
do it.
Oh God.
Do it.
It's not an option anymore. Just do it.
Roll.
4.
I mean, it's his tail.
Not too hard.
John turns around and in the pile of rubble finds a not very sharp piece of
Rebarb?
rebarb.
Rhubarb?
Rhubarb? Yeah, no, it's Canada, so it's rhubarb. A field of rhubarb growing. No, he finds a not very sharp piece of rhubarb just in the pile of the ashes of the penthouse, and he begins hacking at his own tail, and then eventually it's cut clean off.
John?
Ow.
Yeah. How about we try to find a job?
A job? After
Yeah.
all of this?
What you said you wanted to live a good life. How about we go get a job and live in an apartment somewhere and just chill?
Where am I gonna find a job?
I don't fucking know, somewhere. Whatever the fuck's.
McWendell's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make some shark fin soup.
John mopes through the city, eventually following signs on the streets to the nearest McWendell's, of course the most popular restaurant in Canada, and known for their shark fin soup. As he walks in, he approaches the counter and asks, "May I please have an application?"
As the man at the counter turns around, he has a cat face and says, "Welcome, John."
Ta-da!
And that's where we end.
Alright, so I was playing Toothy John, as you guys know. My goals were to get toothpaste and brush my teeth, bite someone's ear off, which I did several times, and my third goal was bite a great white shark to death. That's why I kept trying to go to the ocean. Although I realized that great white sharks don't generally live on the eastern side of Canada.
You might have been able to.
I mean, retcon, you know. Or, I should have looked for an aquarium.
Yeah.
Or
That's
gone to...
probably what I would have said anyway.
Yeah.
Just, hey, you found an aquarium.
Yeah, anyways.
Oh yeah, since I sent that militia of cats to fuck up dogs, how many dogs did I fuck up?
You actually didn't fuck up any from that.
Yeah, because you have to do it yourself.
However, when the penthouse collapsed, it killed the dog. Which was entirely your fault.
Nice.
Super bizarre. This was such a weird game.
I was Cat John.
Cat John.
I have a big ass tail and I can speak cat.
Nice.
My goals were to knock stuff off a counter, fuck up a dog.
Oh, you also
and
did
raise
that
a cat
a lot.
army.
You did a lot of that.
You did
and raise a cat
did-
army, which
yeah,
you did.
You did a lot of
Nice.
I
that.
did once.
Okay. Actually, no. This. And I forgot to give you this. So that was 10. 14 points for Norman. And 13 points for Leonard.
Woo!
Norman.
Come the fuck on.
Norman was the Johnniest John.
Well, the points don't matter. I just miss Joaquin.
Joaquin 9.
Joaquin 9. Joaquimi 9.
Joaquin 9.
Joaquimi 9. What? Nani?
Now I've been wondering what the fuck is in this bag for like the entire time.
What bag?
It's like softball bag.
Leonard, wait. We're about to end the stream. Alright, guys.
That's it.
That's it. No mas stream for tonight. I have work tomorrow. I have to sit in a harness for probably around 8 hours and do a bunch of route setting. So
Yeah.
it's like super late for me, and I'm really tired. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed Everyone is John. Give us,
Hopefully do more of that.
if you have any specific feedback for our audio setup, sheen switching and stuff like that, let us know. Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks for coming out.